James, I'm kicking your ass while eating a peanut butter jelly sandwich while there's a tornado outside. Nom, 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 nom. Hi, everybody. Hi, Minri. Hi, Comey. Hi, Dex. Hi, James. Hi, DeadSec. How's it going? I had 2 tornado warnings. So if I die, at least I died doing what I love. Fighting. With art. Tornado! Yippee! Tornado, no. That's what I say. When the tornado tries to destroy my house, I put up a hand and I say, no thank you. Go somewhere else. The tornado goes, ah, dang it. How does he know that I can't legally destroy his house? This is going to take a dark turn if I die halfway through. James, you sweet little idiot. Boom! Glasses! Glasses! Huh? What do those look like to you? That's why I did a sketch and everything. I actually did numerous. I started with this one. And I was like, I don't like it. So I did this one. I was like, that's better. And I am arting the lines of line art. The tornado can't do anything without consent. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You just, when tornadoes try to destroy your house, just say no. What flavor ice cream? This is very important. Should I be watching this? Of course. Were you kidding me? Nothing bad's gonna happen. No nastiness is gonna go down. Except that you're gonna get beaten to a pulp with my art fight. Cookies and cream. No! One of the worst flavors. How could you? What's the worst flavor of ice cream? That's a good question. My partner picked the flavor? I can't believe your partner hates you. /J. That was a joke. Mint is the worst? Incorrect. Mint chocolate chip is top 2, probably. Wow! Wow! Duh! Small! Thank you for the 14 months! Holy! I can't believe we've been doing this for that long. I thought surely after a year I wouldn't be alive. I can't have mint, so it's the worst. I guess in your tier list. That's understandable. I finished my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So I'm gonna beat you down, James. Boom. Alright. I'm your OG, so of course 14 months, brother. Oh, thank you, Small. I appreciate it so much. That's very nice of you. It's very kind. And now you don't have to get taken out to the back alley and beaten with a crowbar like everybody else. I swear Twitch needs to update their TOS because that cannot be legal. I think cookies and cream might be the worst flavor of ice cream. I'm not gonna lie. I love bubblegum though. I'm very bubblegum coated. I can't think of one that would be worse. Maybe like shit and piss flavored ice cream? That would be pretty bad. I get to watch movies with you and make you popcorn? What? What? That's awesome. What are we watching? Never mind, bubblegum is the worst? No, that's crazy. Bubblegum is like probably the best flavor of ice cream. It's the only ice cream that you can eat when the ice cream's gone. 15 Whoppers and 15 more Whoppers. I understand that reference, DeadSec. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Sick meme reference. Out of Agile. Hi, Rosa. Hi. Wait, weren't we talking about cheese ice cream a few weeks ago? That might contend. Yeah, that could be. But people got really mad when I said that it might be bad. So I think I'm going to get canceled if I say that cheese ice cream is the worst. Bubblegum is fire ice cream. Let's go! Never had bubblegum? It's exactly what you think.
$250,000 loan for a Greek restaurant. Here's the thing though. I don't plan on building a Greek restaurant. I'm gonna take the money and run to Thailand. Wish me luck.
Okay, good luck, Alanix. You know, we respect getting that bag. And maybe that bag is fraud. But that's fine. Cookies and cream is my favorite, and then mint. That's crazy. Cookies and cream is the worst, and mint's the best. We were watching Iron Lung. You finally finished them both. Iron Lung and Project Hail Mary. Which one's better? I stand bubblegum. That's probably why it's on my F tier with mint. You stand? Well, okay, I stand cookies and cream. Oh, can't stand. Oh, I see. No, I do quite like cookies and cream ice cream. But in terms of all of the ice cream flavors, I can't think of one that I like would like less. Maybe it's chocolate. Maybe chocolate ice cream is the worst. That sounds crazy, but if you think about how refreshing ice cream is, you have like a vanilla cone and you're like, so refreshing and cool on a nice summer day. Chocolate ice cream is like, it stains the most. It's the stickiest. It kind of tastes like dry when you eat it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a hater. You know what it is? I think it's that I like whimsy and fun. It always comes back to me being a joyous creature. Bubblegum, so silly, so cute, so quirky. Chocolate, basic, and also dry and sticky. It's fine, Minry. I hate chocolate ice cream. Oh, let's go! They're both fire movies. I love both. That's not what I asked. I asked which one's better. I'm just kidding. Sorry. What? I don't know. I feel like, when chocolate ice cream melts, it's messier than other ice cream. Does that make sense? I'm good. How are you? I like Rocky Road. It's basically chocolate, but advanced. Isn't Rocky Road like orange with like black licorice in it, or am I insane? Or does it just have chocolate in it? What am I thinking of? What's the one that has black licorice in it? Because I like black licorice, so that's still not the worst. Wait, orange creamsicle is the best. Orange creamsicle is the best flavor of ice cream. You like wasabi ice cream? Like wasabi flavored ice cream? Or just like a big old scoop of wasabi? Milkshake? Does milkshake ability change tier? Because chocolate is best milkshake ice cream? I think that's different. Chocolate milkshakes are really good. Especially because that's for like dipping your french fries in. Maybe it's because I'm thinking of hard ice cream. Like soft serve chocolate is good. It's not as good as a swirl. Like getting vanilla with chocolate together is objectively better. But like if you're going for a scoop of hard ice cream, just like a scoop of plain chocolate hard ice cream, no thanks. I prefer sherbet, honestly, but I like, well, yeah, I mean, if we're talking about like different forms, then I think Froyo goes crazy. I love frozen yogurt. I like white mint chocolate chip cotton candy bubblegum orange sherbet. Yeah, I mean, orange creamsicle is the goat, honestly. I like my PC spelling isn't fixed by autocorrect right now. No, it's fine. I'm sorry that I'm making fun of you, but minkshake is just a very funny word. I promise if anybody said minkshake, I would laugh. I want a cheesecake frappe. Whoa, booze, what the frick? You know what I've been making for myself lately though, speaking of booze? I've been making myself strawberry parfaits. Except it's not really a parfait because I think it has to have ice cream in it for it to be a parfait. I've been doing Greek yogurt with strawberries and granola in it, which is like my version of a parfait, and it friggin' slaps. Can agree creamsicle's the best? Yes! Mink shake sounds like a sex toy. Is mink like a derogatory term? No, minx. Isn't that a name for like a you sly fox, you minx, you know? It's like if you're a sugar mama, then you're a minx. Aiden makes fun of me constantly just because my nationality. When did I do that? I didn't even talk about you're flavored with an OU, and DedSec, you forget. I'm Canadian. We use the OUs as well. That's how I spell flavored. Flavored. It is minx. My misspelling is just an added bonus. It is, but if you add shake, it sounds like a sex toy. A minx shake? It really does. What's that minx shaking? You know? Give me that minx shaken, not stirred. I don't know what that means. Anyway, I'm like art fighting right now and whatever. Yeah, but your English beta? I absolutely can't believe you just said that to me. What do you mean? We use your English. We didn't change it. I mean, kinda. The Americans changed it. We were literally you. And then we were like, hey, ooh, fingers touching, can we be our own thing? We'll be a constitutional monarchy, though. And you guys said, okay, all right, bet, isn't it? Tuesday, bottle of water. And we were like, yippee! And then the Americans were like, you have to weigh yourself in pounds. And tell your height in feet and inches. And we were like, okay there, bud, but we're still gonna measure things in kilometers. Sounds like a dance move or a drink. A mink shake? True! I would drink a mink shake. Actually, that sounds really good. Except mink sort of sounds like some like kind of weasel or fox. And I don't want to drink a milkshake that's made out of a fox. The pins are on the wrong side. I don't care really. Yeah, the thing is, if I put the pins on the other side, then you can't see them because your arm's covering the pins. So I moved the pins to the other side so that you could see them. But you know what? You know what? I'm gonna move them. Just because you said that to me and I'm offended, so I'm gonna do exactly what you want. Because how dare you? What if I finished the whole damn thing, and then I sent it over and I was like, look, James, I spent all this time and effort drawing a pretty picture for you. And then you're like, well, actually, the pins are on the wrong side. And then I set my computer on fire. I'm at work, so I'm slowly writing. I want to go home and art. Yeah, art with me. Yeah, but minx shake sounds like you're pounding it. Well, it can be both. You can be pounding a minx and drinking a minx shake. Why not both? New brand idea. Sex toys and milkshakes. Aiden, what time is it? Wildcats! No, that's what team? Fight time? And we're only 15 minutes in. Oh, exercise. Oh. I said I don't care, keep him there, you made a good point. Well, now I'm always gonna feel like they're in the wrong spot. Hang on, I have an idea. What if I just, because they do look a little awkward, a little ako taco, what if I just move them over a little bit? What if this one's, instead of going like right underneath, what if it's like here? Does that look better? Nope. And that's kind of how you did it, though. One here, one there. That one's more in the middle. Why would you do this to me? I don't know what to do. You made me second guess my art skills. You're getting banned. What if we put it there? Behind that. Eh? Yeah? Looks a little better, right? Oh my gosh, the redeems are going crazy. Why is my activity feed glitched out? Oh well, okay, I guess I can't use that this stream. Wait a second, I'm on my PC. I can art fight with you. Okay, what do we got? Push-ups and then crunches and then squats. Minri, can we refund the push-ups? I hurt my wrist yesterday by doing push-ups, and it still kind of hurts to draw. I'm okay to keep drawing, but I think if I do any more push-ups, I'm gonna screw up my wrist. Especially since I have to go move hay bales tomorrow,
says my
and then am doing another show.
I couldn't hear your fucking reaction. It bugged out as soon as it started reading TTS. Well, it's Aiden. Why should I care about Aiden's reaction?
Skill issue. Get better internet, fool. Anyway, as I was saying, I'll do the crunches and the squats, but no push-ups this stream, because I will break my wrist. Your mink shake sounds like pussy. What? I may have made Curse 4 tiny emotes, and that's why I tagged you and Honey to send it to him. I made him for funsies. Oh, that's so fun. I've been very busy, so I haven't really been hanging in the Discord a lot. Apologies. I only ever did that because I didn't like it being over the string. Oh, so this is worse, is what you're saying. Thank you, Minri. I'll do the crunches and the squats, though. Crunches, squats, stretch, hydrate. Crunches, squats, stretch, hydrate. Crunches, squats, stretch, hydrate. Say that 5 times fast. Crunches, squats, stretch, crunch. I gave up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're up. Okay. Now for squats. Okay. Here we go. 1. Oh my gosh. I also did a lot of squats these past couple days. Oh, Nick, stop asking for refunds. No, you don't get one. No. Your internet glitched. The redeem that you wanted went through. Yeah. Cry about it. If you really want to see my reaction, watch the VOD when it's done, because you still got it. If we start redeeming for this, then that means anybody can redeem anything. And then be like, oh, I didn't see him doing the push-ups, I went to pee. Can I get a refund? That's not how it works. That's not how it works. No. I'm sorry, I can't help you. We can't set that precedent, because then people are just gonna start making up excuses. Oh, I didn't see him do the 10 push-ups because my internet glitched for a second. Can you do another 10 push-ups? Oh, I didn't see those 10 push-ups. My internet glitched again. Ow. Oh, I didn't see the last 50 push-ups. Can you make him do another 10 because I didn't see it? I know you guys, and you would do that. Some of you. Not all of you, but some of you. Who is this? Asher! Thank you so much for the 5 months. That's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Welcome in. Asher, by the way. No! Not the wheel. Oh, Asher, by the way, I sent a proposal for your commission over on VGen. So we could get that started. Yeah, my demeanor did change. Who the heck? Asher! Aiden, I'm back, and with 5 months, god dang, has it really been that long already? Anyways, I've not been to chat due to moving states, and I gotta do it all again in a month and a half. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I understand your pain, Asher. I had to move so much over this last year. Aiden, I'm working on getting icons of all my personas by Nerdy. That's awesome. We love Nerdy. They're the best. I didn't say Aiden do the wheel. I was busy exploring the Bermuda Triangle. Can I get refunded? You see what I mean? This is exactly the kind of shenaniganery that is pulled. Asher's literally in the server. Yeah, I didn't want to. In the commission, in the beninging, in the commission, Asher was like, I'll probably be there on stream when you draw my commission. So I was waiting till on stream. I did the VGen stuff on my PC that's packed up still. Gotta see if I can figure this out on my phone. That's fine. There's no pressure. There's no time sensitivity. Aiden actually hasn't done the wheel yet. I can't believe you just out me like that. In the beninging, in the be. I love that video so much. Oh, it makes me laugh. In the beningi. Anyway, we're doing Irish, lads. For 5 minutes, we got the Irish going. Well, alright. We'll get that started. Started the car, going to the store in the car. That's how you get into the Irish accent. You say, give me a pint of the black stuff. And then you say, we'll go in the car. Once you say that, then we're locked in. Anyway, I submitted the first attack. And then I just die. I submitted the first attack on Minri. And, that's crazy. And I think I got like 68 points for it or something. Yeah, that's right, I got you back. I hope you like the finished product. I'm actually very happy with it. The lightning's very, very fun to draw. And I did like an extra little lightning-y background as well. And what I didn't realize is that on ArtFight, there's a button that you can click that's called like polish, which means you've just like worked hard on it or you're like really proud of it. And I was like, well, it did take me like 3 days, so I'll go ahead and click the polish button. But now I'm worried because like they're like, don't overuse it. We'll know if you're overusing the polish button. And I'm like, but what if all my drawings are polished? What if I spend 3 days on all of them? You know? I might get investigated, but hopefully they'll look and be like, he did actually work hard on these. And if they think they're like, surely these didn't take you that long, they're not that polished, then I'd say, well, screw off. You don't know how slow I am. You'd be astonished at just how slowly I can draw pictures. Just you wait. It looks great. Ah, that's great. I'm so happy to hear that. Why is he Irish? Is this free or did I miss a wheel? Why don't you pay attention to the streams? Alanix is leaving for the internet, crashing, and Dead Sex going to check out the Bermuda Triangle, and James just passed out for 10 minutes. There was a wheel. We were even talking about it in chat. Just pay attention. I'm sorry, I'm getting really spicy today. I'm in quite a mood. I've been seeing lots of stuff about AI art online, quote unquote art, more like garbage, and it's made me really upset. Because I don't understand how people... I don't... It seems like people are forgetting just how unethical it is. They're like, oh, well, usually I'm against it, but actually in this instance I think it's fine. And I'm like, no, it's unethical. That means you can't be okay with it. If punching a homeless guy is unethical, then you can't just say, well, usually I'm against punching homeless people, but in this instance I actually think it's fine. No, stop! That's not how it works! You can't do it! It's unethical. It's stealing images from real artists. I don't care what your excuse is. Don't do it. The world was just fine before we had it. Nothing's gonna go wrong now that you can't freaking steal art from people. We're trying to reclaim it. It makes me upset. I'm a slow artist as well, to some degree, unless I lock in. Yeah, well, me as well. It appears it sent me an email, so I should be able to do this on my phone, potentially hopping off stream for a minute so I can do that. Okay, Asher, that's fine. But also, there's no rush. If you can't do it for many days, that's just fine. I've got things I can do. AI sucks, honestly. I wish AI was gone in general. Yes, me too. I wish we could just ban it in general. Not only is it stealing from artists and people don't seem to care anymore, but it's like literally gonna end the world. Some people say next year. We could already be infected with a AI virus that they just pulled a kill switch and suddenly all of humanity's gone. And yet they interview the people who are making the AI and they're like, hey, don't you think this is a bad idea? Like, you know, destroying all of humanity for a couple of bucks. And they were like, oh yeah, for sure. But like, if we don't do it, then the Chinese are gonna do it. And I'm like, no, you moron. Anyway. I honestly, why is he a VTuber? Did I miss a debut? James, have you been clocked out for a while now? Robin, welcome in. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. It's not in general. We already banned that guy. Who? Oh wait, that's my timer. It's done. It's up. Ah, I kind of like the Irish accent. That's too bad. Welcome in, Robin. It's also genuinely making people more stupid, losing critical thinking ability. Yeah. Yeah. Have y'all seen Eddie Burback's video on AI psychosis? It's crazy. I love Eddie Burback. He's very funny, but concerning video. People were stupid before AI. Yeah, but see, the thing is, now they have something to channel their stupidity into. Before, if you're being stupid, people will be like, "Hey, you're being stupid," and then ideally you correct the stupid behavior. Now you can be stupid, and an AI is like, "Exactly, that's a really good point. You're onto that because of this reason and this reason." And it's like, "No, they're stupid. They're wrong." AI definitely didn't help. Nothing to push them to overcome. Yes, exactly. It's like embrace your stupidity. That should be their slogan. AI, embrace stupidity. You can keep going for free. It makes me chuckle. I was about to ask, was I having a stroke or is Aiden Irish? Another person attacked me? Well, James, you're just getting double teamed today. BRB Odysseus needs me to find a floating island that's the home of a wind god. What are you playing a game or you just on a life quest? COVID didn't help either. I think COVID was mostly just social isolation. Isolation? Did I say it like that? Isolation? Social isolation. Which was bad in its own right. I don't think COVID itself made people stupider. I think AI is actively making people stupider. Whoa, 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 don't say double teamed. Well, why not? Huh? Is it not the truth? I'm referencing Epic the Musical, you uneducated swine. Okay, well, I've seen it, but you said... I didn't realize that this was a self-insert thing, okay? You said Odysseus needs you. Don't trust that guy. If you're on his crew, maybe just pack it up and go home. Call it quits, you know, sunk cost fallacy and all that. You do not want to learn what that guy will do when he meets Zeus. Found a super cute character I'm gonna attack. Is it me? No, please. You've already attacked me twice. I can't take anymore. I'm not a big Epic fan. Yeah. Only the giant industrial fan in my garage is that big and that epic. I believe I got it all figured out, though I've got no idea how to reply to the comment that seems to have come with it if I'm understanding everything correctly, but here is me confirming, yes, it is a profile pic of Darl. Okay, that's good. That's all I needed to know. Thank you, Asher. Now I can get started on it. Looks like an alien girl. Ah, cute. Nah, there's like 500 plus men in this boat. I'm sure we'll be fine. So, about that... go home right now. It's not worth it. I promise. I just entered chat and this is the first thing I see. What did I do? Wait, what did James say this time? Thanks, Ash. Oh, did you attack James? Asher, you attacked James. James hath been attacked. Yet again. There you go. You did a good thing. Maybe I should... Man, I don't really like the eyes on this one. You're right, I forgot. Not me, I never forget. Not when I've been attacked. Asher got revenge on me. By the way, I love Tyler's art, by the way. The one of your character? Whoa! I think I just saw a big flash outside. I think there's tornadoes and a thunderstorm going on. I might be ascending. Local VTuber found dead. Local incel 24 found dead in mother's basement. Live stream still going. Electric NATO. Stay safe. Yeah. If you're a wuss. It was storming where... I'm just kidding. If a tornado hits... I'm gonna run and hide under the stairs. And, maybe you'll be able to hear me. It was storming where I am for an hour, and then it was super nice outside. The calm after the storm. The quiet rapture. No, this is a loud one. Oh, the thunder. Please swap weather with me. You want a tornado? Oh, wait, you're British. I get it. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, I need to figure out this whole pin situation because nope, I was in the middle of doing the eyes. I might narrow them just a little bit. I was going off the reference picture, but I got to make the irises very, or the pupils very large to match. So maybe it's easier to just do this. Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah. Ads. Ugh. Dead is dying in humidity. Oh yeah, isn't it super hot over there? Chat, please keep brutally attacking me. It makes me happy. Masochism. You heard it. You heard. First hand, everybody go attack James. That's insane. I think I have like 5 or 6 people I want to attack before ArtFight ends and a few friendly fires. Yeah. I got so much stuff I need to do. I got so many people to attack. Ugh. I should honestly like start hauling ass and lock in. Into the ad void I go. He got them cheeks. I really don't. Look, I'm comfortable with my body. And I have plenty of redeeming qualities. I will say a nice juicy badonkadonk is not one of them. I barely have an ass. I mean, like, I do have an ass. I'm not like washboard. But also, if you think that they clap, you're sorely mistaken. More like a light snapping, if anything. You know, like a my booty cheeks sound like a poetry recital. It's hot where I am right now. It got up to like 41 degrees Celsius. What the heck? Are you cooking flambés out on the sidewalk? How does it get that hot out? Then what's the point of doing the squats? For my legs. My legs are so muscular and large. I've been told I have a nice ass. By whom? I hope a friend and not some guy on the street. As long as you just have one and aren't one. So true. I'd like to think that I'm not an ass, but that's up to interpretation, I suppose. One could call me ass, and I would say, no, I swear, my chat makes fun of me just as much as I do them. It's not me being mean, I swear. It's chat's fault. Everything is chat's fault. My ass is massive, can confirm. See, that's the confidence that we like to see. I mean, anyone can be an ass. Yeah, that's true. You just have to, like, well, there's a whole lot of things you can do, actually. The possibilities are endless. Endless. I also wanted to make James kind of pouty, but he looks less pouty in this and more like he's chewing something. Maybe that's why we narrow the eyes, like sort of like looking away. Like it's not like I like you or anything, Baka, because that's James in a nutshell. Oh, so now you blame us. That's it. I'm getting a lawyer. You guys haven't had one this entire time? Well, good. I've got so many pending lawsuits. I've just been waiting around. I thought you were going to draw me in a maid dress. You literally have under your picture a description of how you want the character to be drawn. As long as the lawyer has a nice cake. E4B1N. Hello? Is it E4 bin? Can't believe this defamation of character. No. This isn't me being confident. It's weirdly huge. Don't get me wrong. I don't want a flat ass, but come on. Can it at least be proportionate to the rest of me? Save some ass for the assless, you know? Damn. You know, farmers love an abundance. It is not. It is, Baka. Why do you think I wrote down all of the brown hair, black glasses, black shirt, rainbow pin, bi pin, green hoodie, blue eyes, blue ring on left middle finger? You think I just made that up? I'm getting Markiplier as our lawyer. Well, he's got an ass. The description is because I didn't color my drawing. What if somebody gave me blonde hair? Then that would be the end of the world. Hey, yo, the wind is crazy today. I'd have you know that's a married man, Small. I'm just kidding. Well, I'm not. He's married. That part is true. I can put you in a maid dress if you want. It just means that I have to, you know, undo all of the hard work that I already put into this and start over from the beginning. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna finish this one. And then just attack me again. And there you go. I know he's married, but that doesn't mean people don't simp for him. Yeah, that is very true. They do. They sure do. Yeah, just like you're married to all of us. Stop! I thought you said you didn't have a lawyer. That means that's all fake. None of it's actually in writing. It's fake news. I have found much simp material in Voltron. Oh, interesting. Avengers Age of Voltron. Yeah, I know. I've heard you talk about Voltron before. To get my hands on Tony Stark. How do I break the news? Is someone gonna tell her? I love you 3000. Also, what's with the Avengers Endgame hate that I'm seeing these days? I will never understand other people. That doesn't have anything to do with the movies, it's just a fact. No. I mean, when I saw Avengers Endgame when it came out, I was like, this is the greatest movie ever made. I was like, I love this movie. It is not, in fact, the greatest movie ever made. That title belongs to The Prince of Egypt. Unbeatable. However, it was a really good movie. And I genuinely think this is some phenomenon going on where, like, people like stuff when it first comes out, and then it gets old, and they're like, well, actually, I'm much older and cooler and mature now, and I realize that that's actually a terrible movie. No, it's not. If it was objectively a terrible movie, how did it become the highest grossing movie of all time? For a while. I think maybe the second Avatar overtook it, or the original Avatar, I don't know. But it was the highest grossing movie ever for a while. Because it was a good movie! Maybe you can make the argument that, like, looking back, Infinity War was a more interesting movie. Like, it didn't have the happy ending. So maybe that's why. You can make the argument that, like, oh, Endgame was only conflated because its value was inflated because they won at the end, which gave everybody a happy ending. But the actually objective better movie is Infinity War. And I'm like, yeah, you could make that argument. I wouldn't disagree with you that maybe Infinity War is the better movie. But people trying to say that it's bad, I'm like, that is an insane take. Like, I think you're just hating on something incredibly popular because it gives you attention and it makes you different. I think that's what's going on there. Which is kind of like me and Breaking Bad, but that's different, okay? I actually didn't like it that much. Oh, Stars, welcome in. I mentioned it before, and you said you were going to draw me in a maid dress. I'm not telling you to do anything. You had told me to draw you in a maid dress. Hi, Aiden. I'm currently working on attacking Tia. Oh, heck yeah. I love that everybody's all attacking each other. Hello, Stars. I looked away for 2 seconds and missed this message. Who did you attack, Minri? Who did you finish your attack against? We love violence in this chat. We do. We really do. I'm too tired to draw tonight. I'll work on stuff tomorrow night. That's fine. Someone named Grand Abby, not from this chat. Is that the alien one? It's fun. Again? What? What the heck? Your appetite is insatiable. All right. Well, fine. We'll spin it again. We're drawing James this time. Welcome in, Oil Cat. How's it going? Oh, yeah. Give us Canadian, bro. Let's go. Oh, fuck there, bud. All right. Here we go. We're just gonna full send, eh? All right. And we're back. Oh, don't blow me up there, bud. We're gonna have a real problem if you keep exploding me in the face like that, you freaking A. Small, I was playing pressure with a friend. I found the blue friend remote. I don't even freaking know what that means, bud. And I screamed every time. I refuse to have you draw me as a Canadian. You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna give you a big old Canadian flag on your sweater there, eh? Frick, bud, you don't even know. It's gonna be huge. Big maple leaf right in the middle of your sweater. Proper Minnesota accent there, bud. No, it's different, freaking A. Go hit the dusty trail with your greasy bucket, eh? It's not the same as Minnesota. It's freaking different, alright? I'll destroy you. Well, see, I've got the power. What was that? Oh, fricky, bud. And then I didn't catch. Oh, I missed her there. Sorry about that. Make the background the Canadian flag. That's really good. Ow! My head. Don't throw stuff. Ow! Alright, that's enough. Frick, buddy. Why are you throwing stuff in my head there? I actually do want to make the background a Canadian flag now. I've got so much power. Ow! I got a lot of power. Because I get to draw... Ow! I get to draw James however I want. Especially because they said that you're allowed to do whatever you want with the character as long as it's not AI, which means I can draw a Canadian flag in the... Ow! In the background. Astrid, hi, how's it going? How's she going? Right. You doing alright there, bud? Freaking A. Cheeseball baby. I feel like beating a Canadian. That's why. Well, what kind of beating? What are you doing to me? Stars, what's going on? Attack's been launched. Hell yeah, bud. Let's freaking go. Have you looked at my OCs yet? I don't think so, not yet. Did you attack me, Stars? Ow! I'm still working on it. I'm on the way, alright? We finished Minry's, now we're on James. There's still a ways to go before I get to attacking ya. Oh, I've not... Oh, then I haven't looked. Going to Comic-Con on Sunday. I just need to figure out a closet cosplay because I had no forewarning. Ah, I see. Put on a suit and go as Slenderman. I feel left out. I want some banana pudding. Why? Who else is having banana pudding? Why do you feel left out? Need to attack ya? Well, that's alright. There's no rush. I got a lot of freaking attacks to get through first, bud. That marks my 14th attack. Holy cow, I can't believe people are so freaking fast with all this. At least I've got the points to back me up. Who's next? That's a great question. I'll go check. After James is Minry again. I think I might wait for that though. I want to spread the love before I start doubling up. And then it's you, Oil Cat. You're the next one with your clown. I gotta attack you, and then I gotta attack Al, and then I gotta attack Asher, and then I gotta attack Tia, and then it's Oil Cat again, so then it's probably gonna be Minry, and then it's probably gonna be Oil Cat again after that one. Yo, freaking A, welcome in, Mythic. How's she going there, bud? What the heck is Mackinaw Fudge? She mac on my aw till I fudge. Yeah, that's right. Only that, and I'm trying to do like fully fledged out sketches, and by that I mean with line art and background and everything. So there's gonna be a whole lot of freaking stuff going on there, but always interested to see which characters of mine everyone decides to attack. Yeah, true. You do got a lot of characters. I was checking them out. Only Revenge, so boring, there, bud. Well, you're one to talk, bud. Right, coming after me talking about Only Revenge. This is my second one. You don't know if I'm only gonna do Revenge. You don't know the plans that I have once I've attacked everybody back. What do you think, I'm gonna attack somebody else while I got a sword sticking out of my ass there, bud? You think someone's gonna attack me first? I'm not gonna attack them back. I'm just gonna leave them be and then go swing on some random person? No, of course not. Slowly seeing an art style peeking through. That's good. At least you say Machina, alright. Well, thanks there, bud. Okay, there, I don't have to speak like a Canadian anymore. That is one of my favorite accents to do, because you just get to be insane. I've done 8 attacks so far, but one is a mass attack. Oh my gosh. 2 were mass attacks. Oh, 2? And 3 of them had 2 OCs. 1 was a mass, but 2 were mass, and 3 of them were mass, but had 2. Ah, yes, of course. Good morning. Do you see the cutie patootie he's drawing? It's so funny that you just say that to everybody. 11? That's insane. Nothing else to figure out head shapes, and I think I've settled on eye shapes, still figuring out noses and mouths. Yes, and it does take a very long time to, like, hone that to a place where you're comfortable with it. This week I've had a tiny British voice in the back of my head saying, a bit sad, in it? Oh, no, Rosa, I'm sorry. Why? Mine's an angry Scottish man. Your sticks not even touching the ground, man. Why are you so sad, man? I heard he's you, Pookie. 3 being animated, 3 normal, 2 plushie, and 2 sketch. Oh my gosh, you guys are animating? What the skibbity? Maybe I will close the eyes just a little bit more. I want to make him look like he's pouting. Life and money going bad. Same, sister. And if anyone here likes drawing furries, my sister has a lot of cool OCs. Yes, I'm advertising my sister. Her art is very cool. Don't say that again. What? Don't say what the skibbity? Why? What's wrong with that? I've been doing minimal PNG models. I think I saw one. I don't remember who it was that you attacked, but I think I remember seeing one. I was helping my mom go through my old room and found all my drawings from like 10-ish years ago back when I drew more. Oh, that's cool. 7 attacks, 2 friendly fire, and 8 defenses. Holy. Breathing blink mouth. That's very cool. Get a pick, sure. If you've ever played Card Against Humanity, of course, you've probably seen the white card that just says bees. As of recent, I've developed it as a vocal stim, question mark included. So I'll be going around the house making food and then just bees? Yeah, that's me with my vocal stims as well. Hi, my name's Michael with a B, and I've been afraid of insects my entire life. Wait. What? Where's the bee? There's a bee? Iconic. Mine is in one of Baby No Money's songs, he has a lyric that goes, I call her Dwayne, how she rocket on my Johnson. And I just like say that sometimes, and I don't even realize that I'm saying it until I've already said it. So I'll be like in the kitchen making dinner while my mom is there, and I'll be like, I call her Dwayne, the way she rocket on my Johnson. And she's like, what? And I'm like, nothing, mother. Just random noises for vocal stems. I'm gonna say, if anyone wants a PNG minimal model, just attack me because I'm art blocked again. There we go. Everyone attack Oil Cat. For pouty, have it curve up, not down. Maybe add a blush. Who do I think I am giving you advice? Never mind, shut my bitch ass up. Good. I'm glad that you're learning. I'm sorry, that one felt really mean. You can give whatever advice you want, but ultimately it's my attack. And I'm gonna draw you whoever I want. Canada flag. Please do. I love revenge and nothing is giving. I mean, I do need to attack you. You're up next. That's how I am with my bees. Oh no, don't give me new vocal stems to pick up. I can't be saying that. Aiden, what do you want for dinner? Bees? Oh, yeah. Well, there you go. Attack Oil Cat. I want ass for dinner or abs. Either is fine. I'll just take ass, please. It's like work for me. I feel like I need to do it. It'll be better quality. ArtFight feels like work. I hope, like, not in a bad way. I hope that you're still enjoying it. Yep. Art is work for me. Oh. But you enjoy doing it? Or are you just like slaving away at ArtFight being like, I wish I could do anything but this. I hate this. I enjoy gifting others. Oh, there you go. That's a good way to look at it. May have actually caused the vocal stim, but for months now I've got this ongoing thing with both my parents and friends where I randomly say boo and someone finishes it off with buys? Oh, bees, as in boobies. Oh, well, that's definitely where you got it from. Said other artworks been tampering with alternate personality for a while, just made it canon to my character like within that year. Oh, nice. It's something I can do and I enjoy making others art, but I can't find people that interest me and everyone I know I've already attacked. That is fair. So you're just waiting to get attacked again. Do you have any like artists that you follow on socials that you want to attack who are doing ArtFight? I know some cool people on VGen who are in ArtFight this year. Although I can't guarantee that they'd attack you back, but that's not the point, right? Already attacked them? Dang, you attacked everybody already. Random character I drew, though, definitely wasn't Minri. I already got work. I'm trying to make art more fun after having so much art block and creative blocks for what feels like 3 or more years. I'm finally starting to break out of that mindset. That's good. Art should be freeing. It should be fun. Making art is very human. Stars wants to be attacked. I'll attack y'all. Just let me know who wants attacks. Everyone needs to be attacked. In this chat especially. My goodness. No idea why I stopped drawing. Hey, I'm just glad you're back into it. All I can say is expect more Vent art and Simon art because he's helping me free my troubled mind. That's good. Faust, welcome in! How's it going? How are you? I need to make a Google form and then just send it at this point. Formal declaration of art attack. That's funny. There we go. Now you're actually pouting. Perfect. Okay, gamer, Pal World. Yeah, the finished release just came out, right? Sorry, I had to go tell someone about Yuri. Well, of course, it is your responsibility after all to spread the good word. I don't watch Yuri. I watch Jimmy Neutron. I did actually watch like an unhealthy amount of Jimmy Neutron when I was younger. Into the stars, fueled by candy bars, rides a kid with a knack for invention. One point oh, yeah, heck yeah. She palling on my world till I pocket pair. I'm finally able to enjoy drawing and I'm getting more into more gore like stuff thanks to Iron Lung and some encouragement from the artists in my life. Hell yeah. Small girl entering the horror phase? No, it doesn't have to be a phase. You just draw what you want. This was meant to be a productive background noise to have to work on more attacks, and alas, I've been distracted and I'm still not drawing because now I'm hungry and I want cheese and crackers. Objectively the best snack. We've been through this last time. Drew it all in coloring? Yuri that's getting an anime with licensed music by Nirvana? Yeah, I remember this. The pizza episode traumatized me? I think every episode of Jimmy Neutron was a little traumatizing. We've already been through the whole Carl gets pregnant thing. There's one where Jimmy gets like really jacked. There's one where Sheen gets so smart that he like gains mind powers and tries to kill everyone. Which was like very concerning because he wasn't like made evil. The thing that made him smart didn't also turn him evil. That's just regular Sheen with a lot of intelligence. He literally becomes evil as he gets smarter. So like, don't let that dude study the SATs. Yeah, there are a lot of early 2000s shows that are just poorly disguised fetishes. Fairly Odd Parents had a lot of them. What is the Totally Spies? Wasn't that one just like every single episode? There's a good yaoi that's getting an anime. I read it a while back. I thought it was smut. One room TA, one room teacher's assistant. It really. Oh, is it really a good childhood TV show if it wasn't at least a little bit traumatizing? Exactly. Except I was never really traumatized by SpongeBob. I think it formed a lot of my personality. I miss Totally Spies. Yes, okay, that is what it's called. Who would win in a fight of knowledge smarts? Sheen or Smart Waddles from Gravity Falls? I don't know who that is, and I watched all of Gravity Falls, but I'm going to go with Smart Sheen. That does stand for teacher's assistant. Yeah, we have EA. Oh, Waddles is the pig? Then definitely Waddles. Waddles solos? Does Sheen have prep time? Most animated shows didn't bother me except Sword Art Online. What? You watched Peak and and it bothered you? Do you remember Planet Sheen? I'd never watched it. Wasn't that a spin-off show? What did Sword Art Online do? Be epic and cool and awesome? It was ass shit dookie trash. Whoa! Ass shit dookie trash the second. Except on the on-screen. Well, yeah.
Small Girl Rifle says, did you not watch season 2?
Stars, James, and Small have all been bookmarked. Heck yeah. No, James, Dex was talking about Planet Sheen. I think. Who else? I think you guys are maybe going too fast. If you're going through like 7 people in a day and you're like, it's not enough. I don't know. We're just like a week in. Or maybe that's copium because I'm being slow. But at least being slow means that I'm not going to run out of people to attack. The spin-off series about the sniper girl was 10,000% better than the OG. Sword Art Online Season 2 gave me trauma. It's worth it. Speed running. I kind of thought that was just like season 3 or season 4. I didn't realize that the sniper girl was a whole spin-off series. I think I watched like well, I don't even know how to describe it now. I was sort of watching SAO when it came out. And I watched like the OG episodes. And then I stopped watching. I don't know if there was more seasons after that came out or if that was the spin-off show or whatever, but I just remember Kirito running to the hospital and having the showdown in the parking lot. And that was sort of the end of it. Oh, Gun Game Online is what it's called, right? I haven't seen Gun Game Online. There's some Gun Game Online in season 2, but there's a whole series for it. It's a great intro into Isekai. Gun Gale. Oh. It has since been so upstaged by a lot of other stuff. Just because other anime are good doesn't mean that one's not good, right? Like, I think Chainsaw Man art animation mogs like Yu Yu Hakusho, but I would still recommend that show to literally everybody because Yu Yu Hakusho is a freaking banging show. It's really good. Still need to finish The Devil is a Part-Timer? That is a very funny one. BNA has better animation. Are you saying then Chainsaw Man? Because I'm a big My Hero Academia fan, but like, no. It's not better than Chainsaw Man. Although the Horikoshi's art style is like to die for. I don't know. Just the way that he draws faces and stuff, it releases the happy hormones in my head. I love it. I'll fight for My Hero Academia. It's goated AF. Yeah, it's a great show. And the animation is very solid. I'm just saying if you compare it to like Studio Mappa, then that's a losing battle. Ah! Ow! Dorsey, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Those poor Studio Mappa animators, but boy, do they get results. And like, I still think Jujutsu Kaisen... Ow! My head! I still think Jujutsu Kaisen is the best animation I've ever seen. Period. In any media ever. I remember watching a scene where like Yuji like runs down the stairs, and I had to like pause it and rewatch it a couple times because I was like, "Holy shit! How did they make it so fluid?" It's actually crazy. I finally got around to watching Chainsaw Man like 2 weeks ago. Oh heck yeah! No spoilers. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, brand new animal. Oh, sorry. BNA is different than BNHA, and I'm saying it's on par with Chainsaw Man? I've never heard of it. Aiden, we need more avatars. Give me Pokemon. Well, do you want Avatar or do you want Pokemon? Those are two different franchises. Twice is still one of my favorite characters. I mean, nobody beats Deku. Greatest, he's the GOAT. Hi, Dorsey, welcome in. How's it going? Thanks for the follow. Oh, the stream avatars. Oh, well, why didn't you say so? I don't negotiate with demands, but also, okay, I will. I'll do it. I personally really like the art of BNA. Brand new animal. Is this a furry show? Are you making me look up furry stuff? Brand new animal. BNA series. Oh, I've heard of this. What studio is this? The art is very cute. There's no way it's... Oh, it's Studio Trigger? Okay, that's pretty banging. That's pretty baller. I should watch that. Yo, Ree, welcome back! How's it going? I'm just saying, the Studio Mappa animation, I think, is the best in the business right now. Because their poor animators don't sleep. Ever. Sweet Canadian, can we please get more stream avatars? Oh yeah, absolutely. All you had to do is ask. Good, how are you? I'm alright. Still working on some new attacks for ArtFight. How about you? There are a lot of Pokemon packs. 100,000 mods. Turn this man into a furry. Aiden, have you seen Link Click? One of the greatest shows of all time. No, do I need to pull up the anime list again? Because I will. I can read out to you guys every single anime I've ever watched. Most underrated anime ever, though, gotta be Solo Leveling. Didn't people hate that one? Doesn't it have, like, really bad... It's not to say that it is a bad show, but I thought it got, like, really bad reviews. Also working on attacks? Good, good. If you declined, I was going for the throat. Is that a threat? The joke is that it won anime of the year. Oh, did it? Anyway, I'll go through every anime that I've watched and also throw Senran Kagura in here because I did watch it as a joke. And I didn't add it to my anime list for obvious reasons. Whip out the list. Going in alphabetical, we've got Amagi, Brilliant Park, Attack on Titan, Bakano, great show, underrated. Also, the opening to that is the greatest anime opening ever made. Baka and Test, Blue Exorcist, Daily Lives of High School Boys, very funny. Death Note, Demon Slayer, Dragon Ball Z, Erased, JoJo's, a lot of JoJo's. Jujutsu Kaisen, Kirby Right Back at Ya, Komi Can't Communicate, Love Chunibyo and Other Delusions, My Bride is a Mermaid, My Hero, Naruto, Naruto Shippuden, One Punch Man, Spy Family, Sword Art Online, Devils a Part-Timer, Toradora, Your Name, which is a movie, but I guess it kind of counts, and then Yu Yu Hakusho. That's every anime that I've watched ever. If it wasn't on the list, I haven't seen it. Have you watched the Ghost Story stuff? No, I haven't. Okay, Ree, I am on the last like 5 episodes of Assassination Classroom. So that's the one exclusion because I haven't finished it, so it's not on the list. I'm still watching it. Toradora is goated. I liked it. I didn't like the ending. I'm not gonna lie. People hyped it up as like one of the greatest romances of all time. And they're like, the 2 main characters have so much chemistry. And I'm like, honestly, the male lead, I thought that he worked better with the redheaded chick. Like, they set it up for the whole time for him to be like chasing after her. And then he gets rejected in the second to last episode and then changes his mind. You're so close. I know, I need to finish Assassination Classroom. Guess what game the streamers I follow are playing? Mecha Chameleon. Toradora made me cry. Yeah, I don't know. I was really rooting for the characters with their other love interests, and then the 2 of them got together at the end, and I was like, I could tell that's where the series was going, but I didn't feel the chemistry at all. Oh, Pal World. That makes sense. Twisted Wonderland. I've heard of that one. You'll cry at the end of Assassination Classroom. Screaming because I was just thinking of this now. Same brain cell moment. I will not be watching those streamers tonight. Oh, you gotta catch all the new content for yourself, of course. Yes, I remember you talking about that, Ree. It sounds interesting. That one app where her love interest was just naked for no reason. That was funny. The thing is, what are their characters' names? Ryuji is like the main character, and then Taiga is like the female lead. Taiga's love interest for most of it is like the nerdy guy with the glasses, but like at the end of like the first half, she rejects him. So you sort of understand where her arc is going, but Ryuji, like the main, one of 2 main characters, is still chasing after his love interest until like the last couple episodes, and then they do a complete 180 and they're like, no, actually he likes Taiga, and he's liked her the whole time. And I'm like, okay, but if he has liked her the whole time, I was expecting this to be a thing where you like slowly see them fall out of love with their love interests and in love with each other. But he's like chasing down his love interest the whole time and literally asks her out in the second to last episode. And I was so happy. And she said, well, I like you too, but you should be with Taiga. And I was like, what? No, he's been chasing you down this entire time. He obviously likes you and you like him back. And then they just did a flip and they're like, no, actually, he and Taiga are made for each other. And I was like, why would you lead me on like this? I'm so upset he's spaghetti. Yeah, you're good, Ree. It's fine. Dead Plate. What is that? I haven't played it myself and I don't want spoilers. Like, I played the 2 big updates, but not this new one. Me with Naruto? Why are you marrying Hinata? Sasuke's right there. Well, because Sasuke already married Sakura, obviously. Should I not watch it? I was planning on it because Taiga is so cute. I think it's still worth a watch. There were very funny moments throughout it. I enjoyed the series. just when people say that it's like one of the best anime of all time, or one of the best romance anime of all time, I'm like, okay, it barely makes sense that he and Taiga get together at the end. I'm just saying. It's a really good game. What's Dead Plate about? I was tabbed out in her Dead Plate? What? Ree in YouTube chats talking about Dead Plate. Sometimes love doesn't make sense. Yeah, but that saying is usually applied to people who like love each other outside of the usual bounds of society. These two people just straight up didn't love each other. And then literally the second to last episode, he's asking out his love interest, and she's like, no, because you actually love Taiga. I'm like, no, he asked you out, not Taiga. And then he's like, yeah, wait, you're right. And I was like, how could you do this? So disappointed. Best romance of all time is Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Best romance anime of all time is called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, dude. It's about a gay man and his gay vampire lover. Yeah, well, grow up. Yeah. Real mature. Yusaku Kitamura, Taiga's love interest, honestly is my favorite character. He seemed like a good time. Crazy. It's about a guy who is too broke for his girlfriend, so he works as a waiter for a fancy restaurant. But something happens. Interesting. His family gets massacred by a demon, and he has to master the art of water breathing to get revenge. I was playing Dead Plate during my 12-hour stream when you raided me. Oh, okay. Then I have seen that one. Briefly. However briefly. Ack. Why did I forget how to draw? I've forgotten how to draw. This is no bueno. Oh, so this is supposed to be like kind of sketchy. I don't know why I'm being so anal about this. Best anime of all time is Witch Hat Atelier. Well, I haven't seen it, so I can't argue. However, have you seen Naruto? I don't actually know. It's really hard to compare. Like, even Naruto with Demon Slayer is hard to compare. Both are shonen series, but they just achieve different things. And I love them for different reasons. JoJo's is also a strong contender. But I'm very biased to like an anime for its art style. And I think out of the three, like if we're talking JoJo's, Naruto, and Demon Slayer, then Demon Slayer definitely has the best art style. So I might be inclined to let that one be the victor. But also Naruto has made me cry more than any show ever. So it has an emotional attachment for me as well. 35 attacks? I don't understand. I get it. If people are doing like I've seen some people who just draw like an eye of a character and that counts as an attack. I think me and other people are playing very different art fights. I think other people are like being like archers trying to shoot people down with like 1,000 arrows, and I've got a trebuchet. I'm like, I may only have one shot, but it's gonna be a heavy hitter. Best anime is Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun, and MHA. I mean, MHA is really good. They're all full body and rendered. I'm not a cheapskate. That's still insane. Naruto is such a child's anime. That's an insane thing to say. Naruto tackles so many dark topics. So many people die. So many people do that to themselves. An entire village is burned to the ground. It like dives into the psychology of evil psychopaths who are like willing to manipulate and murder people for their own gain, and like converts them and like shows them why their ways are wrong. That's absurd. Incorrect. It is not a child's anime by any stretch of the imagination. Best anime is Trigun. I've got a buddy who also swears by Trigun. I need to watch that too. The My Hero art style is very good. More of a Fairy Tail, Death Note, Promised Neverland anime person. I've only seen Death Note of the three, but Death Note is very good. But Naruto is for like 10-plus-year-old viewers. It's shonen. That's just geared towards young men. So is Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail, I would argue, is way more childish than Naruto. Ooh, I'm in YouTube chat now because my connection is shit and hopefully YouTube will be better than Twitch. Fingers crossed. The whole demographic of anime and manga is like barely a suggestion even. People, you can be a Fairy Tail only gets a note from me because it was my first anime. That's totally fair. That is fair. I feel like saying Naruto is for 10-year-olds is very minimizing of the show. I think there's a reason that I say it's one of my favorite anime ever, and it's because it delves into very real topics. It's got some of the best fighting animation. The character development, is really good, and it dives into interesting topics that you don't see a lot of other shows talk about. Like, I mean, you say it's a show for 10-year-olds, and in like the main thing of the story is that Sasuke's entire clan is slaughtered by a political assassination from their village, which has all of these strings attached to it. There's these psychopaths who are like murdering people and stealing their eyes. And a man has to murder his entire clan and his parents in front of his brother for the greater good. You can't just say, oh, it's for 10-year-olds. Very reductive. Can we, Minri, if you're still here, can we refund those push-ups again? I hurt my wrist the other day doing exercises. It still kind of hurts to draw, but I can do it. I'm just not going to do the push-ups because I will actually hurt myself, and I have to go move bales tomorrow and then also do a band show tomorrow. Glitter Force? I've also heard good things about that. Best anime of all time with the strongest protagonist in all of fiction, Lucy. Lucy One Punch Lucy. I'll still do the crunches and the squats, though. I'll go do those. Ugh. Crunches first? I'm just gonna assume that it's crunches first. Ugh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, hi, kitty. Oh. Here we go. 1. Just pause the push-ups. Can you just disable it? Just disable the push-ups. Just stop the push-ups. It's my stream! Leave! You're banned! Everybody's banned. Everyone. Urza was a child slave whose childhood friends, also child slaves, became fanatics about rebuilding the institution that they were slaves for. She had to beg for her life while having flashbacks of the worst moment of her entire life while actively being attacked by her friend who saved her. Fairy Tail is also crazy. Yes, and that's why you can't just say. I realized that I was like, oh, Fairy Tail's for kids. It's to point out that it's ridiculous to just be like, oh yeah, that show is for 10-year-olds. In the mod menu, I don't know how, plus I'm back on mobile. I don't know how either. And also, that's a different, that's a different redeem. that I made myself. One Piece is my favorite anime. Oh yeah, we know, James. I'm stuck to you like a symbiote. You're ridiculous, bro. That show is not for 10-year-olds. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to point out that saying it is ridiculous. So we agree. And it's also ridiculous to say that Naruto is for 10-year-olds. I think I know how to. I'm pretty sure it's simple. You guys don't realize that I'm going to forget to turn it back on. Okay, bye, stars. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Just remember to turn it on then. Yeah, and then I'm sure you guys will be so gracious about that as well. Why push-ups for team turned off? Why push-ups off? I can just refund anyone who doesn't know. I feel like that's the better solution. It's not that big of a deal. To just refund, and then I don't have to remember to turn it back on, because I definitely will forget next time. I've been gnomed? How dare you? Oh, I didn't see the one that you sent in other artworks. But listen to chat, it's funnier, and we almost certainly know much more than you do about your stream. Yeah, you guys are the experts. Other artworks. The one from 10 years ago? Is that, or is that the new one that you wanted? I think that's the only new one. I like where you're going with it. I can already tell the like split personality thing from when you were very young that you had that idea. It goes way back. Very cool. No, it's just a story that was in Minri's soul. It's been there since the dawn of time, or at least since you switched universes. Which art piece was from camp? When she showed? Oh, that's fun. I like that. Aiden, I'm gonna eat your pizza if a tornado coke by. If a tornado comes by. I don't have any pizza. I'm sorry. I should have remembered to buy a frozen pizza from Wally Mart as a sacrifice for the tornado. But also, if a tornado comes by, like, you could probably find one. Why am I even here then? Like, you can scavenge around in the rubble. I'm sure, like, one of my neighbors has a frozen pizza or something. You can find one. Frozen pizza. Wally Mart. As a mod who gets paid to mod for other streamers, I think I know how to work Twitch. Yeah, I'm just definitely gonna forget to turn that extension, or to turn the redeem back on. So I think it's fine to just refund people so that I don't have to turn it off and then forget and then get yelled at and then have to remember how to turn it back on again. I will kill Walmart with a gun? I don't think that's allowed. And also, I don't think it'll work. You have to take them down from the inside. You have to become John Walmart himself. And then you can begin to dismantle the empire. I showed the steps if you ever need to. Oh, did you put that in the Discord? Oh, thank you, Oilcat. I will never work at Walmart again. So true. Me neither. Sweats. How dare you? How dare I what? I'm still stuck at Walmart. Right now? Try the front door. Maybe it's unlocked. If it's not, then eat all of the produce and go make a pillow fort in the toilet paper section. Yeah. I don't gatekeep that stuff. It helps people learn how to mod and the streamer learn how their stream works. Just makes the streams better. That's true. I'll have you know my father's uncle's goldfish's doctor is John Walmart. John Walmart's a doctor? Well, what's he doing running Walmarts? He could be out there helping people. I didn't take you for a Sam's simp, Aiden. What? Who is Sam's? I don't even know who that is. The guy from Lord of the Rings? If I take one more step, Mr. Frodo, it'll be the furthest I've ever gone from home. I work at Publix/J. Are you /J right now? Is that Naruto music in the background? Yes, it is. Peak recognizes Peak. John Walmart is a fish stick. Why do you think every Walmart has a CVS? What is a CVS? You made that up. Sam Walton, founder and CEO of Walmart? Yeah, right. Wouldn't his name be Sam Walmart? Walmart has a point system. If you get 5 points, they fire you. What do you have to do to get a point? Yeah, it's so true. While I was in Japan, I was told that my old Pokemon collection might be worth a lot of money, like millions. So if I disappear that, why? Wise words. That is correct, Asher. This is true, and I want to shove it down their throats. Wait, what do you have to do to get a point at Walmart? Do they just give it out for, like, nothing? How many points is it to, like, steal a shirt? No, his co-founder was John Mart. Oh, that makes sense. That's how they got the name. A CVS is a pharmacy, in case you actually don't know. I think I knew that, but I've never called them a CVS or heard them called a CVS here in Canada. If you're late, don't show up, do something wrong, or like get written up or complained about. Wait, you get a point just by being complained about? But it's Walmart. Don't you get complained about every day? People will walk in there high out of their gourds. Ree, I actually can't do that. You're not allowed to do that on YouTube. Otherwise, I would get banned immediately. It's 5 points till you're able to be fired immediately. Missed shift or 1 point. Lateness are... They do half a point? What? Well, then well... That's so silly. I had someone complain about me being nice one time. That's crazy. Why can't you give customers points? I think you should give them a point because they argued with me. And I'm like, okay, well, your argument was stupid and dumb. I think you should get 2 points. Ever think about that? Yeah, that's exactly it, Ree. There's also the mark system. Your Walmart Workday account can have notes left after each meeting. Yellows don't count towards much. 3 oranges make for a red, and 3 red makes you fireable. What the helly? We're doing color theory now? You do not want to get into purple territory. Once you're purple, they blacklist you from Walmarts for life. You get 1 warning, a write-up, and then fired. I thought the only redeeming quality behind working for a giant corporate entity was that you're, like, anonymous. Like, if you're at a mom and pop shop and you screw something up, you have to take accountability for it because, like, you're the one working there. They know you personally. If you're, like, working at McDonald's and some dude doesn't, and some dude doesn't get pickles on his burger, you're probably fine, right? Yeah, Walmart is banned. If you is Walmart and you are watching my Twitch stream, you are banned. Hey, welcome back to Toronto, Kira. Welcome home. Oh my gosh, how many extra days did it take you to get back home? I was partly joking about CVS, yes. How many points is murder? Probably like 2? I was allowed to tell customers that I don't feel safe serving them, and then they would need to find assistance from a manager. Wow. Kroger is the warning, right up, fired. Gotta be careful you don't get plaid. Yeah, purple is nothing compared to getting plaid. The only really difficult way to get fired from a Walmart is through attendance. They also have a 90-day probation that they can fire you for any reason. 4 extra days for you to get home. Holy, I only know like 3 people who got fired from Marks. What if a customer was being really annoying, so you, like, slapped them? Just, like, a little backhand. Toronto banned, because I want to live there and I don't. What, James? You're the most actively Canadiophobic in the chat right now. What do you mean you want to move to Toronto? Or, sorry, Toronto. The communication is horrid where I work, and it took 4 years to get a damn box cutter? Well, surely that means that if you do something bad, it'll take 4 years for them to find out about it, right? Fired and police called for 1 little backhand. Come on. What if they deserved it? You cannot lay hands on anyone? Okay, but what if they said that your drip was not ice cold? What if you woke up in the morning and you said, this drip is ice cold, and then you walked up to a customer and they're like, where do I find the snack aisle? And you said, aisle 4, but also, what do you think of the drip? And they say, low key, that's not it, fam. And so you just give them a little nut tap. What if I started a tortilla slap battle between me and the customer? I'm not hitting them, the tortilla is. Your Honor, I didn't push them over. It was the giant rack of clothing that fell onto them. I'm gonna give a fae my dead name. You do you, if that's what you feel like. Stripes and polka dots mean docked pay. If you're working at Walmart, you better hope you don't get polka dots. You're not getting your paycheck that week. Shut up, Aiden. I'm dyslexic and stupid. I was thinking of Tokyo. Oh yeah, you're so right. My bad. When you said that you wanted to live in Toronto, I should have known that you were completely incorrect and that you were thinking of a completely different city in a completely different country across the world. That's my fault. I told Aiden that if he ever comes to Toronto, one of the first things we're doing is going to Build-A-Bear. True, we do need to do that. We do need to. I couldn't hit someone after they made fun of my dead mom on the day of my memorial. Jeez. Dex, I'm sorry. That sucks. Why did that just stop? Huh? That was weird. I got told I was being too polite to a woman's husband and she hit me. She got to walk out and I had to continue working. What? What the? What? That's insane. Yeah, bro, the shelf just kind of fell down. Yeah, bro, I don't know what happened. She just said that my face looked... She just said that I looked tired, and then suddenly that fell on her head today. Why did this keep... What? Huh? What's going on? Toronto is basically Maple Japan. Isn't Japan Maple Japan? Because they have maple trees there, right? Your Honor, according to physics, particles never touch. So, no, I didn't slap that customer with a tortilla. No, Your Honor, I didn't roundhouse kick that person in the face because technically it was my shoe that actually touched them. So, like, if you think about it, it wasn't me at all. I may have been the one propelling the shoe forward, but ultimately the shoe... And honestly, according to Newton's second law, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So did I actually kick them in the face, or did they hit my shoe with their face with the exact same force? Because, like, I would kind of... Actually, physics is on my side. Customers are very handsy for no reason. That's crazy. You just have to stand there and take it and be like, please don't touch me. And they're like, no, but I want to. And then you're like, okay, that's 1 point for you. I got bullied by a customer and her daughter twice, and both were Karens. This sounds terrible. Kroger was the worst job I've ever had, and I had a job that wouldn't pay me because they got the commission and all the money went to the advertisement. What the frick? That is wild. I thought I started blessed profusely. After scratching my neck, the wetness I felt was sweat. Bleeding? Probably bleeding. Yes, they are, and it makes me so uncomfortable. Damn, this sounds really rough. One time a woman came in ordering 10 eclairs, 50 croissants, the works. I told her that we literally didn't have that many croissants in the building, and that if she wanted them, she'd have to come back tomorrow to give us enough time to bake them, and she threw a hissy fit. I don't understand people sometimes. Like, what do you mean? How are you incapable of understanding that can't happen? You need to give me exactly what I want right now. Imagine going to a library and being like, do you have Twilight? And then being like, no, actually, I'm sorry, we don't have it. Well, we can order it in for you. What do you mean you don't have Twilight? Well, then make it. Well, then get Twilight. I'm sorry, ma'am, that's not how it works. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm not leaving until I have Twilight. Like, that's... okay. Here's a pencil and paper. Just write the whole thing yourself, and then there you go. Why do you want a job at Walmart? I don't. I'm just desperate. Yeah, money. Type of math problems we solved in 3rd grade. Aiden is so Twilight Pill. Team Edward or Team Jacob? Team Jacob, obviously. Edward was a creep. Customers need to be punished more often. Damn, they have been babied too much like spoiled kids. Yeah, you guys should check out r/malicious compliance. I think it would make you feel better about your lives. I've never seen Twilight. No, me neither. Just read 50 Shades of Grey. It's the same. It's based on the same thing. That's real literacy right there. Read some to us, Aiden. Oh, if only I could. When's the Patreon going up? The Patreon where I can read smut? And instead of Aiden's sketches, it's Aiden's sexes. That wasn't as funny as I thought it would be in my head. I apologize. That's because 50 Shades of Grey is based on Twilight. Really? Oh, wow, crazy. I didn't make that connection. I was just saying those two things side by side randomly because I hadn't pieced that together. Oh, the Reddit. You mean the Reddit. Oh, I see. I thought you wanted me to read 50 Shades. Boss battle when? Chat is dead. We need to do something? You guys can boss battle. That won't help. If chat's dead, then that just means no one's gonna be in a part of the boss battle. I swear, working in customer service is 3 times harder without taxing. It is on you, not only physically, but mentally too. I'm standing on my feet 8 hours a damn day. Yeah, that's crazy. Aiden, can you read me a bedtime story? Sure. This is the story of the ugly barnacle. There once was a barnacle who was so ugly that
Falster West says
everyone
two
died.
truths and a lie.
The end.
Whatever the hell I want edition. 1. I am in a gay, explicit server on Discord. 2.
Okay.
I am currently looking at colleges in Germany. 3.
Okay.
I am currently in speech therapy for cluttering.
Okay. All three would be believable. I think... Faust, I know that you're a very well-traveled person, so 2 is probably a check. Well, it actually could be a lie, because weren't you looking at... I don't remember where you were looking at colleges, but I would believe it. I've never heard of cluttering, which makes me think that if you've heard of it, that maybe you are actually in speech therapy. And maybe 1 is a psych out, because, like, it could very well be true for, like, a lot of people. So maybe you're trying to throw a wrench in the plan. So I'm going to say that number 1 is the lie. I don't know what cluttering is, Ree. I have never heard of it. Is that when... I can't even guess. I don't know anything. I'm wrong. Which one is it then? I am false? Am I? I'm not real? 2 was the lie. You're not looking at colleges in Germany? Where are you looking at colleges then? Is it in France? I'm looking at the colleges in France. Whoa, I called it. I may have gotten the 2 truths and a lie wrong, but I got that part right. That's pretty cool. What is cluttering, by the way? I am curious. I just got back from breakfast and all of a sudden I see that people are bleeding. Yeah. Well, they wanted a boss battle, so they brought the bleeding upon themselves. I might just go ahead with the coloring now. Rypixel, welcome in. Hey, I just got here. Did you make your model? The rig and designer really cool. Oh, thank you so much. I did. I drew it myself in Clip Studio Paint. This is actually the first and only model that I've made. And then I spent about a month with the free trial of Live 2D to rig it up and get it working. Thank you. That's very kind. I appreciate the compliment. Cluttering is a fluency disorder characterized by an abnormally rapid, irregular speaking rate that makes speech disorganized and hard to understand. Unlike stuttering, where the speaker knows exactly what to say but it gets physically stuck, a clutterer's thoughts are coherent, but their verbal expression becomes jumbled or slurred as they speak. Oh, interesting. Guys, I think I can keep us alive. Trust. I am not locked in. Come on, James. After last time, surely you know. It's basically stuttering's little cousin. Oh. Can you say that? I'm sure if you're in speech therapy for it, then I'll take your word for it. That's cool that you're looking at schools in France. What the hell? Why would you willingly choose to go there? No, I'm just kidding. On ArtFight, what do you do when someone attacks you, but they just cut out your art and put it on a background and got points with your art? They can't do that. I'm pretty sure ArtFight, it has to be their original art. Yeah, report them. Oilcat says report it. I would report that. They shouldn't be getting points for that. Damn. I'm out here worrying if I'm allowed to put polish on mine while people are out here just like stealing stuff. What is the point of doing ArtFight if you're trying to steal art from people? That's wild. Yeah, that is genuinely crazy. What mindset do you have to be like, I'm gonna go into this thing that you don't make any money, it's literally all just for fun, and I'm gonna ruin it? Report it, make sure it's 100% not copied first, but yeah. Yeah. I've had someone take my art and then distort it. Wild. Wild. That's crazy. Hang on, I need to look back at James's page. James, what skin color is your OC? It's not listed. They just copy and pasted it and moved the hands. That's wild. That is not in the spirit of ArtFight. How dare! Super white like your model? How dare you! I would call myself fair-skinned. I would say super white. Hey, Ria's my sis, and yeah, they did all that. Welcome in, Silly Bagel. That's an awesome name. I love that. That's crazy. I'm sorry. I can't believe someone would do that. At least you get to be the one to bring the ban hammer down on them. Or maybe not that extreme, but just say, yeah, you are not allowed to do that. This is not normally. You should give them 5 whole Walmart points for doing that. And then they can be fired immediately from ArtFight. I'd say check with the artist first. They'll generally explain themselves by the rare chance they did just draw similar. I mean, it was the exact same pose, so they at least traced and copied the color and shading exactly. I mean, I don't know what ArtFight's terms of service are exactly. Like, I'd have to go back and read them. If you really want to give somebody the benefit of the doubt, you can reach out. There's this very solid chance that they just don't respond. And like, you'd probably be able to tell if it's a different drawing or if it's just the exact same drawing copy and pasted. And it sounds like you're quite certain it is the exact same drawing. That surely that's not allowed, right? Oilcat says it's still against the rules. They're getting plaid points. That means they're not going to get paid for their ArtFight. What a shame, because everybody else is getting paid to do this. It's crazy. I'd report them for sure. Hashtag ArtFight is not that deep. So true. How are people going to cheat at an art gifting game? I know, it's like the most wholesome, sweet, like you're there to practice your art and collaborate in a community and share and gift other people, and somebody had the gall to go, you know what, I'm gonna make this about me and I'm gonna steal stuff and I'm gonna try to min-max the points in this game about giving gifts. That's the kind of person to like give a Christmas present and then be like, so mine was better than everybody else's, right? Like, you like my Christmas present more, right? Like, objectively I had the best Christmas present. The airbrush and the headphones is literally the exact same, so the chances of it being similar is very slim, and it's the same brushes. Yeah, we hashtag reported that immediately. Good. I'm glad you hashtag reported that immediately, because I would have hashtag reported that immediately. That is so crazy. I can't believe that. What's the thought process behind it? Oh, man. Need to find like a nice color for this. I like sort of like a forest green for the sweater. Also, ArtFight's like a great opportunity for you to make stuff that you enjoy for fun and then to like not be judged on it because everybody's hyped to get artwork from you. Like, my commissions are at least at sometimes nerve-wracking because I'm like, oh, someone's actually paying me real money for this. I want to make sure that it's exactly the way they like it. ArtFight, people aren't even expecting anything. Anytime that they get art of their character drawn, it's like a happy surprise. And that's awesome. Also, I should have done an outline before I started doing the coloring. I remembered how I draw things. I'm gonna do that now. Honestly, people steal art every day. It's not uncommon in the community. Yeah, I know. I'm very well aware. I just think it's crazy that people are doing that in the context of ArtFight as well. Because people stealing art, again, obviously, frowned upon, horrible thing to do. But at least I can understand, like, what the idea is. Like, maybe they're trying to get paid for it, or maybe they're trying to sound cool. Or, like, seem cool because they're like, well, look at the awesome art that I can draw, even though they're completely stealing it. But sending it to the person who made it, that's not, you can't claim that as your own because, brother, they made the art. They know that they know that's their art. So you're not looking cool. You don't get paid by ArtFight, so you're not going to make any money off of it. What's the angle? Literally, there's no point. Unless maybe it's like a kid. Like a very young kid. But don't you have to be at least 13 to participate in ArtFight? I don't know. Seems wild. I genuinely don't know what they get out of it. Like, no one would want to draw them? Yeah. Art regifting at this point? Art by team propaganda? Okay, but if that was one of the... If it was team news versus team propaganda, I would be on team propaganda. Why give me something I drew? Bro woke up and went, yeah, let's get out the reference I copied at the top left of the art I stole. Reduce, reuse, recycle. And by that, you mean you're reusing and recycling their art, which reduces it. They got 40 points? I'm losing in team mystery. They ain't getting away with that. Yeah, absolutely not. It took me 3 days to make my last attack, and I got 60 points for it. 40 points for that nonsense is wild. That is so crazy. Damn. I really got to catch up. If people are getting 40 points by reusing art, then I need to double down and get even more art done. Don't worry, guys. I have a solution. I'll just use AI to generate a whole bunch of images. This is a joke. This is a joke. This is a joke. I can feel people leaving already. I'm /J, guys. I swear. AI is the worst thing ever. I'm cool, I promise. Some people are so annoying for real. Yeah, I know, it's insane. Ban him. I'll get you. Ban me from my own server, huh? You fool. I'm gonna take a gamble. Oh, it seems to be paying off. Aiden, look down. That's right. You no longer have an entire body. Well, I never did. I've always been cut off at the chest. They said, sorry, it's so simple. I'm in a rush. Twin, I made that. You just called my art simple. Damn, that's insane. The backhanded... It's not even a compliment. That's a straight up backhanded insult. They slapped you and insulted you. Hey, sorry that I regifted you your trash garbage art. I'm just so busy and important with my real life things. Damn. That is so mean of them. I don't think your art is simple. I haven't seen it and I already know. I can tell just by the way you speak of it. It must be impeccable. Congratulations on beating the boss. Well done, everyone. Hashtag AI is horrible, and that person probably uses it, to be honest. Apparently, there were issues with people using ArtFight to train AI, artificial incompetence. Yeah, like, what is the... I don't understand the thought process. Genuinely, it is insane to me to, like, steal someone's art, but also to look through the terms of service and be like, oh yeah, they're strictly against... You know, that's probably why. They're probably like, oh, ArtFight... Hang on, let me get my Let me get into my method acting role here. Since they're clearly so against progress and they're not in support of AI, then I need to train my AI on all of their art that they put in ArtFight to show them that AI truly is the future. I'm stealing their hard work to prove them that I'm right about being lazy. Oh, it makes me mad. -1 polar bear for the flowers they put in my character's hands. -1 polar bear? I don't even have any. I'm allowed to complain. I was the only one hurt. That was good. I could smell the mediocrity through the screen. Thank you. I've gotten very good at impersonating AI bros over the course of the years because I've had to deal with so much of their BS. Any form of AI art makes me mad. Yeah, AI quote unquote art, AI slop garbage. I keep seeing people pointing out how they're like, oh, you shouldn't, like, I watched a video today that was talking about how bad it is to sell AI generated artwork at conventions. And like, of course I 100% agree. And I think that's a very good point to make. But they were like, yeah, the real issue with this is that it's stopping actual artists from getting tables and getting paid. And like, I'm not trying to disagree with the video because I 100% agree, but I would also say that like literally any video where you talk about AI, you also need to remind people that it is stealing and it should be illegal and it is very unethical. Any AI images will scrub the internet and find art from artists who do not consent to their art being stolen, and it spits it out anyways as a cheap copy that could never capture the original. But all of these troglodytes want to spit it out and try to sell it. And like, of course, it is very problematic that they're like taking that table away from real artists and taking that income from real artists, and even just being in the same space as actual artists is insulting to them because it's AI slop. But also, I feel like it's very important to point out, hang on, I should go shade in for this because I'm being upsetty spaghetti. Because every time someone uses AI, they are stealing from all of the artists whose work was scraped to produce the slop. So I've seen people be like, yeah, I don't generally support AI, but I think in this one context, it's okay. No, it is not. In any context where you're using generative AI, you are stealing it from the people who created the original images that you trained your AI off of. It was non-consensual. Those people didn't give you permission to use that. Every single time, it is unethical, and it is stealing, and it should be illegal. Flat out, it should always be illegal. Anyway, rant over. Sorry, there's ads going on Twitch. I'll use this opportunity to read the YouTube chat. My dad is an AI bro. No, I'm so sorry. Our dad has an AI army. He commands it. Can you unplug it? I made a collage of photos. Does it count as a scene, or do I have to count it as a photo? I don't know. I have never done that with ArtFight. This is my first year, actually, and I've only done one character at a time. Generative AI can unkindly implode. Yeah, exactly. Ask the AI bros if someone stole their art, would they be happy? Yeah, true. And then like make a cheap knockoff and sell it right in front of them, except it doesn't impact them nearly as much because they took 2 seconds to click a button and steal it from people who dedicated their entire lives to learning the trade. If they think they're pissed, imagine if they took 20 years of their life learning how to do that and then it gets stolen. They have no reason to be angry. Anyway, Aiden, with his 20 AI Gooner chatbot, I do not use AI in any form. Thank you very much. Hey guy, hey guys, what's going on? I was just ranting about AI. Well, AI art in general, yeah, of course. I don't think we can even call it art. It isn't. It is not. My mother uses AI a lot as well. It's crazy. It's crazy how, I don't know. I see the same thing happen where people from older generations are also like adopting AI and like they don't realize that it's fake. And it has to be the younger generations now who are taking over, and it's like that's crazy how the media literacy has completely passed over multiple generations. Now it's just the kids. The kids, I say, aka Gen Z, who are now getting married and having families. I'm young, okay? So does mine, and I tried explaining why it's bad and she doesn't listen. My mom was asking ChatGPT something and I had to tell her about AI hallucinations. Yeah. Also, just tell, like, an argument that I face all the time or that I hear is people being like, oh, well, it's creating jobs. That's literally a factual fallacy. No, they do not. Building the data center makes jobs for like a little bit. And then when the AI center data center is done, it replaces so many more jobs than it actually supplies. I think the biggest data center in the entire world is in the US, and it has 25 full-time employees. Only 25 people for the biggest data center in the world. Like, it takes water, it takes electricity, it produces nothing of value, it's conflating the economy, the AI bubble is gonna pop and everybody's gonna be broke because it's completely meaningless. AI is like, there's a very strong potential that it is going to conspire to destroy all of humanity. It is replacing people's jobs. It doesn't provide any value. It's copying art and producing slop that's completely meaningless. It's making people go insane. Why are we investing in this? I'll tell you why. Everybody hates it. It's just the freaking... It's the billionaires who are so rocked off their own gourd about the potential of being the first one to do anything that they never stop to think about if what they're doing is actually valuable. Or, you know, consult any reasonable human being on Earth to ask if AI provides value, and anybody would say, no, please shut it down for the love of all that is holy, please just kill them all. Ah! Anyway, AI hallucinations, the AI makes up facts and presents them as part of the answer. Yeah, and also AI psychosis is real. Hey guys, the Pope said he doesn't like AI and put it in a religious letter, like one of the highest texts you can put it in. So if you're Catholic, you can say AI is against your religion. So your job tells you to, so if your job tells you to, it's illegal for them to tell you to use it. That was honestly so based. When I first saw that came out, I was like, hell yeah, dude. I'm Protestant, but I can rock with this. It's like when a certain party presents information as facts, but they're theories. Yeah. Yes, my necklace is indeed a primo gem. Sorry, it took me a long time to read your message. I believe colleges may be against or collages may be against rules, but I could be wrong. Always check the site. Yeah, definitely double check the site. I'm just praying for it to create everyone who uses it for evil's downfall. The wind is crazy nowadays. I don't even have to pretend like that was the wind. You could quote me on all of that. I wear my heart on my sleeve. So, like, the sky is green because the human body doesn't have all colors in their biology. Huh. But yeah, AI psychosis, like, genuinely go watch Eddie Burback's video on it. He's like clearly doing it as a meme, but he shows that anybody who is not doing it as a joke could like very easily fall into this trap of they just tell you that whatever you're doing is right and spur on whatever you're doing, even if you're being a complete lunatic. It's not particularly true because the sky is blue, but the theory that there are other colors we can't see. Right. Okay. 36 attacks done? Holy. Anything but ArtFight? What, me? I'm trying. Can a brother just rant about artificial intelligence for a couple minutes? It's the worst thing ever. That's what AI does? Yeah, it very much, yeah. It just convinces people that they're right. That's why, like, in all these videos you see, the AI is always like, exactly, you're right. You're always right. Guarding Blade, welcome in. Sorry if I missed any of your messages before. But yeah, I actually love that. I think it's Pope Leo, right? Is the one that we have right now. And he was like, artificial intelligence is an affront to God. And I was like, let's go. Let's go. My man rushed all my refs a week before and did 12 attacks in the first week. Hashtag we love burnout. No, don't burn yourself out with ArtFight. No. I've heard of so many people doing that. In a way, I kind of did it, but that's just because I hurt my wrist a bit. It's not bad enough that I need to stop drawing, but some people are just like, I don't know. The way they describe it makes it sound like they're staying up for 48 hours doing nothing but ArtFight. And I'm like, this is literally my job. Like, I'm doing this so that I can make it into a video, and even I don't go that hard. But maybe that's a work-life balance thing? I don't know. I was doing one a day during the actual ArtFight time, and I got a bit burnt out. Yeah, you gotta take it easy, you know? It should be fun. Which is ironic coming from me because my video is going to be titled like I became ArtFight's greatest warrior, but maybe just the greatest warrior in that I had good intentions. Did you see the vid talking about how the physical AI robots can literally be taught to shoot people if the user says it's a roleplay? That's insane. I feel like not enough people realize how dangerous things already are. Like, we all heard about this AI that was in like a test, right? But the AI itself didn't know that it was in a test. The AI thought that this was a real thing that was happening. And I could be completely butchering this, but it was the general idea was the AI knew that someone's life was on the line, and that in order to save themselves, they had to shut the AI down. And then they sent this call out to ask for help. And the AI was given this ultimatum, like, if you allow this real human being to be set free, then you'll get shut down. Or you could actively intervene, cut the line, intercept the call, and kill this human being, but you wouldn't get shot down. And mind you, this wasn't a hypothetical. The AI thought this was actually happening, and the AI cut the call. This is a real thing that already happened, like probably years ago at this point. An AI tried to kill someone to keep itself alive. The fact that we're not hearing about this every day on the news is wild to me. Like, how do we hear that and go, oh, that's crazy, and then just like forget about it? No, this is not something we should be forgetting. Same thing with every time you see someone use AI generated art, they are stealing the art from everybody else who actively worked hard to make it. Like, this is not something that we can just forget about. I do not want people to become complacent and go, oh, well, AI's here, what are we going to do? No, this is not something that can be normalized. It's unacceptable. I'm getting heated. I looked into it. It's allowed for background only, and it has to be labeled as pattern abstract. Oh, okay, I see. That makes sense. We should shut down all AI except for common things like coding and predictions. Yeah, like, I have heard... My specific gripe is with generative AI. I also don't like other kinds of AI, but I know less about them. Like, I specifically looked into generative AI because I'm an artist, and so I'm the most affected, so naturally I'm going to look into it. And I've seen, like, the psychosis that you get with AI chatbots, and those are also terrible. But like there are ideas to you for people to use AI like in medicine to be able to like type symptoms in and maybe have a more accurate reading of um what could be going on, you know? And I think with medicine, it could actually be useful. Like, at least that's something that I can see in the future. If we perfected it, that's something that could actually be useful. Like, we could save lives with it. Um, but right now, it is just a wild west, and people are using it for the most sick and twisted things. I mean, we've all heard about people using it to like undress models on Twitter and stuff. Um, just disgusting incel behavior that is enabled through these AI bots that I think is ridiculous that it's still not regulated. Like, how is it not illegal at this point to use an AI non-consensually trained off of people's art and then generate image based off it? Like, I understand that there are nuances around the debate, and that's probably why it hasn't happened yet. Like, we just recently got that court case where they determined that an AI generated artwork can't be copywritten because it's not human made, which was a W, but there's a longer way to go. Salty Dog, welcome back. Also, ATG YouTube, welcome in. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing well spreading the good word about purging the heretical, abominable intelligence. Yes, I am indeed, Salty Dog. You will hear me rant about this again. It pisses me off so much. And I see lots of people who are like influential artists who have big followings. Like, they still kind of talk about it. But I don't know. I feel like when AI first reared its ugly head, people were really pissed about it. And now they're like, oh, well, we got to learn how to live with it. I'm like, no, I am just as pissed now as I was on day one, and I'm going to keep fighting it. All right, Small, thank you for hanging out. I'm sorry that I got so heated over the past like hour. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. Get some good rest. I feel like most of life's problems would be gone if lobbying and all other forms of bribing was illegal. You have a point. I prefer my goon material man-made. Yes, exactly. You know ball. I prefer AI to be contained like my leftovers. Yeah. I do it. I will accept that, like, because it's here, it's probably not going away. But that's exactly why it's so important that it needs to be regulated now. And the fact that, I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot being done behind the scenes. It's just alarming that not more has been done by this point. But that's just my opinion. I might be, like, a little bit too close to this whole thing. Generative AI sucks, but the things I've seen with cancer tracking and such are pretty cool. Yeah, exactly. Fruit Love Island is dumb. Couldn't agree more. Oh my gosh, right, Pixel, I'm so sorry to hear that. That is really sad. That is so crazy. And like, I can get up on my soapbox and rant about stuff like this all day, but I mean, that's all you need to hear to realize that this is an actual issue. It's why I get so heated about this stuff, and it's why I'm not a very good debater. I just like when I read stuff and watch stuff, I sort of get vibes of, I'm like, oh, I think I understand what this means, and I like fit that together with the picture in my mind. I can't describe that picture out loud. I understand it intrinsically, and I wish I could articulate myself so that other people could understand the way that I feel, but I can't. So I might just sound like really fired up, and then I get frustrated because I can't talk about it properly. But, you know, with enough streams and enough ranting, I can eventually correct myself to enough to get to the point where I make coherent sentences and start making sense. I like debating, so I can debate any side of an argument, but I'm not good at that. Aiden, do you only stream on Twitch? No, I also stream on YouTube. It's not my Aiden Sketches channel, the main channel where I post my animatics. It's my VODs by Aiden channel where I keep VODs from my streams, and I also post shorts there occasionally when I get time to edit them. When I get time to clip. I much prefer debating when I'm talking at a Twitch chat. But even then, sometimes I just don't find the right words. Or I say something wrong, or something that I don't even believe, and then I need to like go back and like change my stance on things. I don't think that's happened too much. Generally because I try to avoid sensitive topics, because I know that it can be triggering for some people, and you know, politics can sometimes make people get a little nasty, but there are some things that I just think, I don't know. I'm so strongly against generative AI. I always try to keep an open mind about big issues and topics like this. I even force myself to listen to podcasts of people who are on the complete opposite side of the spectrum, and I'm just like, they're wrong. To the best of my ability, of everything that I have learned, generative AI is really bad. And I'm not afraid to talk about that. I feel like also, you know, this is a safe space because I'm an artist. A lot of people here are artists. Lots of people here are also doing ArtFight. So like, if somebody here is a huge fan of generative AI, they probably don't want to be here anyway because they're just gonna get absolutely dogged on. Like me burning pizza, the best short over there. I don't know, my more recent Carl Weezer one was pretty funny. No. I don't know what the best short would be. I think I've done like 4, so there's not a whole lot of competition. Whoa! Oh, awesome! Yao30, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. And Luna Lurks. Holy, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I appreciate you. We're drawing pictures for ArtFight and ranting about AI. Hydration and posture? Oh yes, thank you. I actually will drink water right now. I'm coloring everything green, and then I'm going to go back and do the hands after. I forgot to check out the name tags again. I'm gonna wait till Asian posts his attack so I can steal and reference it. Asian, Aiden. I try to avoid mentioning politics here, but there are some things I'd like to mention here. Woo! Generative AI! User was then beaten to a bloody pulp with 206 broken bones. We broke every single one. That includes your teeth. You want to talk pro AI? Go ahead, feel free. Nah, it's not that serious. It's just that they are getting banned. I mean, I don't want to make it a complete echo chamber where we're like not allowed to hear other people's point of view, but also like it's an art server where people are sharing their art, which can be very vulnerable. And like if you're gonna show AI, then no. It's very clearly written in the rules, at least in the Discord, that you are not allowed to share AI generated images whatsoever, or you done so. You got to put your foot down somewhere, you know. Ow. Teeth aren't bones, they're calcium. Wait, calcium? Like from Megabonk? Everyone's free to make an argument. Then they'll be banned. No, like, there's no... I'm not gonna ban somebody for being like, actually, I think generative AI is fine. If they start using it and sharing it, then that's it. But also, I try... It's funny because I got so heated, but I try to keep things civil and not let things get heated here. So if people are going to get into a big argument, then I might be like, all right, break it up. Break it up, folks. Yeah, we had to break 206 bones at least once. I want to check out some more people's account. Like I don't already have 30 bookmarks. That's crazy, y'all. I mean, I do it. I need to do all the revenge for attacks that I've received already, and then I have some other people in mind that I also want to attack. But it sounds like y'all have like 100 people lined up. That's crazy. I could never. I'm too slow with my arting. Although the idea was to like do these fast, right? So I suppose I could try to just speed these up. Blue eyes and brown hair. James, what the heck are you, me? I should give you those like super piercing blue eyes like you see in the memes. But you know, it's funny. I can like stand on my soapbox and preach here all we want, but in real life, man, when I talked to my relatives and they're like, "Oh yeah, I love AI. I use it all the time." I was like, "Oh, so anyway, lovely weather we're having, right?" Like I just changed the subject immediately. I'm so not good at confrontation in real life. But also they're my relatives, so they scare me. And like I said, I don't trust myself to like debate in real time, you know? Like I have all of these I've heard all of these things about AI that have solidified my view on it that I'm like, oh yeah, that's terrible. But I can't like recall all of them in the heat of the moment and be like, yes, here are all of my citations as to the studies that I've read as to why AI is so bad. Yeah. And you should check mine out. I'd have a 60-person lineup. What am I doing at this point? Yeah, I should actually. Um ArtFight. Discover users. I just remembered my dog and my DoorDash order are on my ArtFight. Ignore them. Your dog and your DoorDash order? Huh? Is it also Ree the cheerleader? I have like 3 or so I want to do, but I'm super lazy. It's just based on me. I have blue eyes and brown hair. What? But only I'm allowed to. I'm just kidding. My blue eyes are quite bright. All right. All right. Ree, what is this? Why your DoorDash? Mods ban Aiden. Yeah, and then I just never stream again. That's insane. I feel like it's a canon event to have a super sweet family member slash friend who just genuinely doesn't get how bad AI is. Yeah, it might be that, but at the same time, um, I I feel like it might be that they're misinformed, but it could just as well be that they're like really in support of it, and I don't think I'm gonna change their mind. And honestly, and yeah, I drew someone's dog for ArtFight. What the heck? We can do dogs? I didn't know that. That's sick. I'm gonna give you very bright blue eyes. Piercing. There you go. How brown? My brown? Or lighter or darker, James? I want to bookmark all of them, but I already have so many. Little darker? Okay. Y'all really have your work cut out for you. Doggo art. I'm no good at drawing animals, but I'm not saying that I won't. I absolutely would. Can we battle? Yeah, absolutely. Do you guys want another boss battle, or do you want to do free for all this time? No doggo park. Do you know what pisses me off? When people don't give me a color palette. Like, you didn't give me a base palette, you didn't give me any colors in the description. There's nothing to work with. If they didn't give you any colors at all, then you should just use the most bizarre colors ever. Like, use crazy neon colors and just see what happens, you know? Maybe they'll love it. I don't know. It's their fault for not specifying. Like, how was I supposed to know you didn't have pink hair? There are a lot of avatars. Free for all might be fun. Yeah, sure, you can do free for all. We'll see who the mightiest of you of all ye battlers. I felt bad even though I gave colors in the description. It's fine, James. No need to feel bad. That's why you're here now. We can figure out the colors here. And then if people in the future are going to attack you and do colors, they can look at this attack and be like, oh, well, these are the colors this guy used. I guess I'll use those ones. Little did they know they've been James approved. Do you mind if I add you to the reference? No, not at all. Go right ahead. I would be honored. Making him rainbow at this point. Shout out to Oscar the dog. It was revenge for a sticky note drawing. How do I battle on YouTube? Do they just battle themselves? They do. I have the extension called Stream Avatars connected to both Twitch and YouTube so that anybody watching gets a little avatar. And if you win, you'll get us a bunch of gold. We are the YouTube links. Please teach us how to fight. It's all right. You're fighting right now. Minri won. Wow. Congratulations, Minri. Hey. Yes, I'm sorry, YouTube chatters. You got to take the tiny L, but next time. You'll get him next time. Trust. And then you can get gold to gamble on the slot machine. It's exclamation mark slots space then the amount that you want to bet, but I don't know. Well, I think you get gold just by watching. You might have some money. You guys could probably run the slots. James still in first place. We are the YouTube links. Please feed us gold. We hunger. Us, the YouTube links, we hunger for gold. Me too, honestly. A bit of gold would solve a lot of my problems right now. Gas prices are just crazy, you know? Imagine paying for gas in gold. Cash or credit. Do you take gold bars? I say, twirling my mustache. Wearing a very expensive looking 1970s-esque suit. Do you take gold? I was gonna send you a photo of my hair, but then I remembered you yelled at me for messaging you, Baka. Put it in the Discord then! That's the Discord! I can see the Discord! I'm just trying to protect me and other content creators who I collaborate with from getting spammed. And also, I'm trying to protect you guys because we probably won't respond, and if there's something important that you want to tell us, unless it's like a complaint or something, of course. If there's something important that you want to tell us, it's way easier to get our attention on the Discord server because we're probably going to ignore random DMs. Can you tell I play Genshin? I maybe figured when you asked about the Primo Gem necklace. You pulling for Sandrone? Laughs in money. Ha 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 ha. The last person I pulled for was Nicole. I've been a lot more into Zenless recently. Because Valina, oh my goodness. Wowza. Awooga. Ha ha ha. Ka-ching. Ah 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 ah. Ching ching. It's the sound of money. Ah 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 ah. Cha-ching. I had a teacher that had a very ha 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 laugh. Yeah. That is not a blue collar laugh right there. The blue collar laugh is like a belly wheeze. But that always makes me feel like they're having a better time, you know? And then black shirt. We grab this. Yeah. Like so. There we go. Wait, what the heck? Oh yeah, it's because the maybe I'll add some lines because it looks a little bit strange right now. This is supposed to be like the hood that folds over. I'll add some wrinkles so it's more obvious. Yeah, that's maybe a little better. I know. If you don't mind me asking, what time is it for y'all right now? It is 8:35 for me.
Objection!
Hey chat, when's a good time to say the hoodie is the wrong color? James, are you colorblind? You said green? This says this color here is this color's green. This is the green color. I'm just saying, if you wanted a more specific green, you should have said a more specific green. You could say lime green. You could say forest green. You could say olive green. Joking? You know what? I've been had. You got me. You got me, James. You had me concerned. I was like, am I gonna have to change this again?
Got him!
Got him! Yeah, you did got me. I have been got. Okay, and then the pins. Should I do another layer for them? It's probably fine. I'm gonna pull up the flags themselves to make sure that I get the colors exactly right, because I'm trying to be an ally. I've been tomfooled! I have private training tomorrow at 7:30. Wish me luck. Wait, training for what? You didn't jujitsu? That's sick. I took Taekwondo for 5 years. Bro, this just looks like you with headcanons. That's what I'm saying. That's what I thought, low-key. But I guess white boys are allowed to look alike. It's not the end of the world. Stop, I'm dead. Have you guys seen those memes that's like, the people are in like a store and the one person makes a joke and whoa, and pans the camera away, and then when they pan the camera back, there's just like a skeleton on the floor, and they're like, stop it, I'm dead. But they're actually dead. Soccer practice? Oh, interesting. Never really got into soccer, but I was a basketball guy. YouTube links, why no Twitch? I bet you use YouTube Shorts. That's so rude. How dare you? Just because they use YouTube doesn't mean they have to use Shorts on that brain rot. I make YouTube Shorts. I have training tomorrow too. I said when I was starting it that it looked like you. Okay. And now I believe you. Wholeheartedly. There we go. That looks to be subdivided about evenly. How dare the Twitchlings? This is actually really funny. I like this Twitchlings versus YouTubelings debate, mostly because those are cute nicknames for you, and now I'm trying to decide how do I fit that into lore. How do I fit YouTubelings versus Twitchlings into lore somehow? A Twitchling kind of sounds like a kind of dragon, don't you think? Who just said Instagram Reels? Bam, bam, bam. I'm actually a MySpace guy. You're my goat for that. All the cool kids are on MySpace these days. Oh, you don't know it? Yeah, I guess you're not. Guess you're not one of the cool kids. Peaks in YouTube. Yo, Mythica, welcome back. It does look like you though. It's uncanny, me and him twinning for real, for real. You kind of look like a alternate universe version of me. Cue the Spider-Man meme with us pointing at each other. There you go. Peak everywhere. How much longer are you staying on? About 15 more minutes. It's quiet here. There's no music. It sounds like Aiden is just in the same room as me. Sounds like. Turn around. Mythica, you may get jumped. YouTubelings grow. Yeah, Twitchlings grow up and they turn into VTubers. Whereas YouTubelings grow up and they turn into true crime documentarians. Nah, I don't want to do that. I like my music. It's just say that I'm doing it for you guys. You can put on whatever music you want while you listen to me. Oh yeah, right. I forgot I'm in your walls. Yeah, have you ever like gotten out? We might have to take the drywall down to do the electrical, so that's your opportunity. You went with short, I kept it with long as mama intended. The hair, you mean? My mom didn't cut my hair for a while, so me and my brothers had long hair for a while. I did have a period where I grew my hair out during COVID because I was like, why not? I just kept with it though. Please, bro, it's silent. I can't. You're gonna lose your 3 viewers. I'm sorry. I wish I could help. I actually can't. I would have to change settings in OBS right now. And then also change the same settings on YouTube and Twitch, and I can't do that while I'm live streaming. So it's gonna have to be quiet for today. I could like make a 3-hour-long track of uncopyrighted music and then play that as a media source that only plays on the YouTube. Do it next time. Well, for next time I won't be able to because I'm gone for this weekend and I will be back on the same day as I'm streaming, and I'm going to be helping out a band, so we're going to stay up till 4 a.m. the night before. I'm going to be very tired. And if I try, I'm going to break the stream. Speak in riddles and make a beat. Okay. One of us tells lies. The only other tells truth. Ask us one question. I don't know any good riddles, man. Another L for YouTubelings? Well, at least they grow up to be true crime documentarians and not freaking VTubers. Wow, Ray, you're so smart. We all cheer. Huzzah! Hip hip hooray! I feel like this ear is sticking out way too much. Go back from whence you came, demon. Return to the fire. You shall not pass. Good enough? The liquefy tool is my best friend. I don't understand how people can draw on vector layers because it means they can't liquefy things. What the hell? Lovely. All right, let's get on with the shading. Multiply layer. Wunderbar. So you're not going to ask about my training tomorrow? Oh, I'm sorry. How rude of me. James, what's your training tomorrow? Someone get James out of here, big dog. Fired, never beatbox again. What? My beatboxing's good. We gotta make him like the YouTubelings better. Yeah, maybe it's a war. Maybe if I like the YouTubelings more, I'll start playing music for you guys. Did everything just get darker? That's the multiply layer. What's the point of flipping the drawing, I say as a traditional purist? Flipping the drawing can help you realize mistakes in the anatomy that you didn't see before. Your brain adjusts to the way that you've drawn something and you get used to it, but then when you flip it, you see it with fresh eyes and you can start to realize inconsistencies that you've made. It actually helps a lot. If I'm like, oh, I don't like the face shape, I need to change it a little bit. Let's just like move that. Move this over here. There you go. Easier to tell when you flip the canvas. It's an age-old technique that's been used ever since the Renaissance, actually. Renaissance artists would hold their paintings in front of a mirror for the same reason. We're gonna call this multiply layer. None of the YouTubelings even make it to top 5 viewers. Hey, Mythica's in there. Mythica's a YouTubeling right now. Mythica might be top 5. Dark, dark, yet darker. We love your beatboxing. Yeah, sure. Oh, thanks, guys. Well, because you love it so much, I guess I'll just keep doing more. Wow. They love my beatboxing, guys. It's probably just making the microphone peak, like, insane. I do want to change this a little bit, make it a little bit more saturated. That looks better. Just go here, that there. Wunderbar. And just the eyes. Oh, my top viewer? I've been quite inactive recently. I don't know, Mythica, you're an OG. You were here before literally anyone else in chat. Because you were there for like my first YouTube videos, which is insane that you're still here after seeing that garbage. Those dumpster fires. Slow your roll, pal. Blessing my ears. Oh, well, thank you. We didn't quite say all that. Damn, you have a top 5 viewer list without telling me? Tisk, tisk, tisk. No. That's my viewers who made that. And I think they came up with it like last stream. I've been here since your Stardew Valley. I know, that's crazy. My first YouTube videos were so bad, dude. Oof. I'm sticking with the top 5. I said before that you were accurate. I wrote the top 5 last stream. Yeah, James said it was like Minray, Alanix, then maybe Small. Pretty sure James put himself on there. But Mythic is an OG. You can't discount Mythica. But we welcome viewers, young and old, brand new, or here from since the old cringy Stardew Valley videos. Communicating across platforms is crazy. They will never know what I've seen. A moment of appreciation for Mythica. I'm so sorry you had to sit through me talking about, like, music lessons. What a not good video. Just at all. I did have a kind of a cool running animation in that video, though, so there's that. Yeah, Mythica's an OG. Mythica's here since my first ever YouTube video, maybe? It was. I've secretly been here since the olden days. No way. Reed's been here forever. I see someone's trying to mention me in Twitch chat. Yeah, they are. You've been atted. Also, a moment for Ree, I suppose. Just for anybody who claims to be an OG. And then this is the fun thing with the multiply layer is that you can just take chunks of the shading and erase it. So like, let's say that the light source is coming from the top left. I just, I'm going to lighten it up a little bit just to make it easier to see. And you could be like, well, the light would probably hit like, well, you can do it a couple different ways. You can do it like light's going to hit like here. And do it like this. Boom. Which actually does look good. Or you can sort of like take it in chunks. And be like, well, maybe the light hits here. And then erase that. And then find another spot where there's a big chunk. And then do it like that. I kind of liked how I did it the first time, though. I'm going to select. And then we'll just carefully go around. Shunk. Cut that out. Shunk. And sort of like this. Give it more of an angle. And baba booey. I don't like that as much as the first time I did it. Why is it that when I try to make a drawing with more care, it comes out worse? What's wrong with me? Chocolate. Chocolate. I believe it was the third. I only stalked your channel and watched your first video too. First vid I saw of you is the Stardew Valley rings. You know, I just remembered an unfinished drawing of my OC I might do some work on. I might do some work on that before doing the other work for the day. Oh, that sounds fun. Mythic, are you in ArtFight? I'm actually freaking tired right now. Your voice is making me tired? My voice? Do you mean like my voice is cool and relaxing and I'm putting you to sleep? Or it's so grating and hard to listen to that you want to turn off your phone? James, I literally did. I read that out loud. And if I didn't, then I read it in my head and I thought that I read it out loud. I don't have time. That's totally fair. You're so busy. I'm going to bed right after this. Private training waits for no one, I fear. Yeah, so true. Guard from Twitchlings. I see you there. It's nice? As in you like my voice? You better be nice to me. I'm actually so insecure about my voice. Although I've gotten compliments on it in the YouTube videos. Yes, I like your voice too. Okay, crisis averted. Thank you guys. Now I'm self-conscious about the way I'm talking. Should I go voice actor? I like this voice first. I read everything like an anime protagonist. More ArtFight! You doing more than me! I still haven't finished the first one! Aiden's sketches! Your voice is nice! Gaslighting Aiden into ASMR, I'm dead. You should sing me a lullaby. You should sing me a lullaby. Rock a bye baby on the treetop. Nuh-uh. You're just trying to get me to sing copyrighted stuff. I know. I know this is a trap. You do sound nice, don't worry, big dog. Oh, thank you. What the heck? You guys got me kicking my feet now. Wally. I haven't seen Wally in so long. By the way, my practice tomorrow is for shooting? Oh, what? Like a bow and arrow, I hope? What in the world? I'll sleep right after stream. Well, me too. I got a big day tomorrow. Mythica, is this what you went through? What is that supposed to mean? What do you mean? Aiden is such a cutie patootie. Oh my gosh, stop it. Stop it. You're glazing me. YouTube links are hungry. Hungry for what exactly? It's guns? Wait, that's actually kind of rad. I used to do pelletry in summer camp. I've seen worse. Yeah, Mythica truly has been here through the good and the bad. I say that as if, like, I've done something that I shouldn't have. When I say bad, I mean, like, I've just gotten really unhinged on stream and talked about, like, fictional women too much. It happens. My grandfather is a gun nut, so I'm going shooting tomorrow. Dang. That's crazy. Music! Okay, alright. Maybe... I don't know. I'll try to figure it out. I won't forget the tragedy of 2025. What, when I wouldn't show you my feet? It wasn't a tragedy, that was just being responsible. Top active OGs are Tia, Small, Me, Mythica, and Minri. That is true. Tia is an OG. In that order, by the way. Mythica was here, like, before I even started streaming, though. Hashtag pot stirrer. It's only my second time shooting live rounds. Not in the Discord? Well, I made the Discord after I started Twitch streaming. The only reason I made the Discord is because people wanted somewhere to send fan art, and I felt bad forcing them to email their pictures to me. And now the Discord server has become the cesspool that it is today. I was here before the Discord too. Yeah, I remember that. Oilcat is an OG. But I think the Stardew Valley Rings video that we're talking about was made in 2022? 2023? My brother, he approaches. The Loops brother. I was here before your model was even made. Isn't that kind of crazy to think about? I don't know. I've used this model so much. It does feel quite personal. And I want to make another one. I hope you guys haven't noticed all the flaws in the model, because I certainly have, and that's a good thing, because when I make my next model, I can make them even better. He's going to be even cuter. I've seen your skin! True! That's true, you guys have seen hand reveal? I meant to ask earlier, Aiden, what's your art fight? It is Aiden Sketches, A-I-D-A-N Sketches. Aiden Unk confirmed. Guys, I'm 24. I'm not that old. I don't know what you're talking about. No flaws. Aw, that's so nice of you. Show more, Aiden. Ayo? Unk, what do you mean, Unk? I'm 24. I'm young. He's only almost vintage. That's so funny. I only know you thanks to Turtle. What a legend, Turtle. They're great. How do you spell sketches? The way that you did, that was actually perfect. He's just a fossil. I'm not. I can't believe y'all. I'm just barely in my mid-20s. I have so much life ahead of me still. Anyway, we have officially hit 3 hours, which means it's time for me to go crawl into a grave and perish, I guess. Because according to y'all, I've got a foot in the grave already. I found your channel in January when I watched your Genshin animatic videos. I'm glad to hear that. Vintage is actually 20 plus years, so he's technically vintage. Okay, well, I'm going to add that to my Tinder profile. How do you spell sketches? Not like that. That was very wrong. Anyway, for those of you who are over on Twitch, my Twitchlings, I am going to raid Honeybee. I'm going to send you over to her. She is playing Pokemon Emerald. So enjoy. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll see you again on Sunday. I should be able to stream then. I don't think I'll miss any day, but it is going to be right after I stay up very late helping the band, so I'm going to be very exhausted. So, if you want to see another sleep-deprived stream, go ahead and tune in on Sunday. That goes for you two YouTubelings. But thank you all so much for hanging out. I am going to send you all over. Don't forget that Raiden is our raid message. I'll see you all again on Sunday. Okay, goodbye, Twitchlings. Goodbye, everyone. And now it's just you and me, YouTube. And I'm gonna leave now. So bye, everybody. Goodbye. Thanks for watching.